And we are live.
All right, welcome everyone to tonight's session of Sins of the Fallen. Where we last left off, the party had made their way over the western reach of the mountains into the western kingdoms and had gotten to Fulcrum's hometown of Strathmore. While there, they found that the village was mostly abandoned, except for some people that were holed up in the large, kind of like town hall in the center of town. They investigated and found inside that it seemed to be some people in armor who they believed to be uh, warriors from Fulcrum's former order. So they decided to ambush them by some people coming down through a chimney and some people breaking down the front door. And so that's where we're going to pick back up with the beginning of this attack.
Oh boy.
Time.
Let me just bring everybody onto the map. Now, remind me, who was Team Kool-Aid and who was Team Santa?
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
I was trying to remember. I was like, I know there was Team Santa. What was the other one?
Oh
I'm
my
definitely
god, I
Team Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Also on Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also Team
I-
Kool-Aid.
I wrote it down. Hold on, I lost audio for a second.
Okay, good.
You mean somebody
Because I know
actually took
I
notes? Holy
moved
shit.
teams a few times, so I don't remember where I ended up landing.
I think you
Team
were Team
Kool-Aid
Santa.
was Fulcrum, Malkier, Casper, and Kit. Team Santa was Ruby, Cat, and Bee.
Got it. Okay.
Oh my lord.
You know, for the most infamous operation of door breaching, Operation Kool-Aid Santa.
All right, and
Oh,
remind
fuck it,
me,
just call it the
was
Cool
it
Santa.
was it the people going in through the chimney first, or was it the people breaking down the door first?
I was the door first
All right,
because they're all gathered around the fire. So
correct. All right, so we'll just have you guys roll initiative now.
I don't want to roll first. Okay.
I was like, why is nobody rolling?
I
Somebody
was-
was like, somebody else has to go first.
I was adjusting my map to look good on my screen, and then I was showing it on the stream. So
The bystander syndrome of who's rolling first.
Oh, I think I just rolled to myself accidentally. How?
Still showed up on there.
Oh, it's still showed up on the Twitter, so it's
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Nice. Kit
What's
Kat,
up,
Kit
Jason?
Kat, Kit Kat.
What is up? Funny seeing you down here.
Hey!
Casper, welcome to the party.
Jane, thanks, Jane, thanks.
Oh my god.
Hey Ruby, what's it like up there? Can you see us down here?
I cannot.
I don't.
Gotta go fast.
I miss being fast.
I don't remember if I'm an animal or not.
I believe you were going to become something small.
Yeah, your plan was to become something small, but you didn't actually change
Cool.
before the session ended.
Okay.
and you can say that for turning it into something large once you enter.
Well, I got two. It's okay. But I probably will change
save that probably for my sparkly forms instead of an aminal. Going attack mode. Nobody die.
I make no
Throwing
promises.
that out there now.
I make absolutely no promises.
You're the other healer. Get out of here.
And I may not have control of my mind at this during this, so
It's okay. It's fine. I'm doing it anyway. If we kill them fast, they can't kill us.
That's the
I mean,
spirit.
that's fair logic, honestly.
Oh
I'm
shit,
really-
you right.
I'm trying to remember last campaign who we relied on to heal, and I'm like, wow.
Me!
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
It
damn.
was your ranger warlock.
Yeah, and then also, okay, Anthony picked up some slack eventually when she
Yeah.
took that like 1 level dip into Claire.
Yeah.
I think Ramona did healing before she was gone.
Yeah,
And then Saga had a little bit, but she doesn't do it
yeah.
a lot.
We're pretty notorious for never actually having like a dedicated
Yeah,
healer.
it's fine.
No,
We don't
you
need
weren't-
it. Kill him
you weren't-
quick.
You weren't there the campaign where it was oops all healers.
Yeah.
There was a lot of clerics.
There were so many healers that my cleric was like, I will not heal you.
So much.
We
So much
joked
so we were like,
we
That's
joked
so
that
funny.
Ray needed a shirt that said not the healer. Or no, not a cleric. That was the joke.
Yep, not a cleric.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Alright. So, Felcrum, you are the first person to act on Team Kool-Aid.
All right. So, did we have a strategy for actually getting through the door quickly?
we never settled on a strategy for getting through the
Kool-Aid.
door.
See, that's what.
Just like a Kool-Aid man.
That's why I was unsure because I know one of the iterations of the planet was I was a bug and let you guys in.
Yeah,
But
that was
then
one
that one
iteration of the plan.
I think.
It did. There were multiple plans. I was listening to this session going, what the fuck is happening?
See what happens when you miss a
Wow.
session?
This is, I was like,
What
I
did
somehow
we
missed,
finally
I missed,
decide?
I missed the
You
in
weren't here for
between.
this.
I missed combat, or no, we did combat. I missed the in between, and then we're right back to combat again. And I was just like, how the fuck did y'all get here so quickly? Like,
Hey, this
wow.
one wasn't my fault. They went for the combat.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, I'm sitting here listening, and I'm like, turn around, stop. And I'm like, obviously they're not listening to me. I'm not there. This is a recording. But I was like, please, I really wish someone could hear me right now. And the words I would be saying is, don't do this. The plan never actually ended up getting solidified. It was super vague the whole way through. But it was there were multiple versions. It was either like Cat becomes something small and lets us in. Then there was the version of just like breaking down the door. Casper was like, "Hey, why don't we just like knock and stay high?" And I was just like sitting. I'm like, "Oh my god."
Look,
So no, there was no definitive plan made.
Perfect.
this will go great.
To be fair, you were very anti-plan.
True.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have even been here. I would have been like, "Turn around, everyone, walk away."
Well, you weren't there.
I know.
Also,
That's what you get.
I do not think Felcrum was going to let us walk away. So
No.
Look, this is very easy.
I got charm
Persuade me
person.
to murder.
Could have made it work.
So
I owe Felcrum a lot. So
does anybody have any ideas on how we can get through this door easily? Because if you don't, I'm just going for a breakdown.
I suggested knocking.
The fact that my brain immediately went to violence.
I mean, knocking in this general area with corrupted things around, they probably wouldn't answer the door or would attack immediately.
It's a knock. It's not like anything we've come across is like, oh, I'm just gonna go up to this random door and knock on it. Like, we're facing dumbass creatures. Like, let's use our brains a little bit more than they are.
Wait, dumbass creatures. I'm confused now.
He's calling the paladins a dumbass.
We don't
No, it's calling the corrupted creatures that we've come across dumbasses.
actually know what's in here, right? We never figured that out. That part I can't remember.
We looked through the window a couple times.
Yeah,
Did we see
Window.
anything? I don't remember if we
Yeah.
saw anything.
there
It was boarded up.
5 armored people inside.
Yeah,
Right.
they were using busted benches as firewood. They're all wearing armor similar to Felcrum's.
In other words, on the list we would want to kill.
Oh, we're definitely killing them. That's a given. Fuck it. I'm just gonna try and break down the door.
All right.
I will. Can I? Yeah,
You
sure.
can-
I will adjust density on
Well,
Falcrum.
it's not your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. We're going by turn order.
Yep. So, Fulcrum, are you just trying to push the door down, or are you like attacking?
Actually, my first thought is going to be I'm going to very quietly try to open the door, but if it feels locked, then I'm just going to try and like break through it, like smash through it. So
Kool-Aid
probably
Man
like an
style.
attack.
Well, you can see there's no lock on the door. Like there's no like keyhole to unlock it from the outside.
Yeah, but they might be barred from the inside.
There you go. Yeah.
That's fully what I'm assuming. So, actually, knowing that it's probably barred from the inside, it probably would not open. So I'm just going to smash through it. So I will attack the door.
Okay.
Attacking
Sounds good.
where I believe the hinges would be.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks then. All right. The 16 does hit, doing some damage. You kind of like angle the sword a little off, and it just kind of bounces off with the second attack. So that one doesn't do any damage.
Alrighty. And I believe that's all I can really do.
All right. All right. B, it's your turn. Are you doing anything, or are you gonna just keep with the plan and wait until Team Kool-Aid breaks in?
Yeah, I think I'm keeping with the plan. I don't want to like make sound on the roof, so I'll wait.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, I believe we
And-
talked about waiting till we get through the door. That way,
Yeah.
if you come down the chimney before we can even get in, you're in deep shit. So
Yeah.
That way you're not just like surrounded by them.
exactly.
I was thinking just waiting on the roof, but I don't want to hear them like, "What's that on the roof?"
Yeah. All right. Valkyr, your turn.
Alright. I will fully admit, I do not strength to do this. We will go at the.
Is it just me or is his microphone
I was
cutting
gonna
in and
say- I
out?
was right
real
about to
bad?
say, is
Yeah,
Mixer's mic
it's kind of spotty.
super struggling?
Better or worse?
Slightly
I mean,
better.
you said 3 words.
Yeah.
We can't guess on 3 words.
Okay, so I will take the great axe to the door.
Better.
In my 5-foot fucking range on this damn thing.
What's up with the 11s tonight? What the hell?
All right. Another solid hit and a not so solid attack.
I will assume still not through. That'll be the end of my turn then.
All Casper, your turn.
Okay. I don't like being this close to the door.
We got to get it open first.
Oh, sorry. Right. Knock, knock, knock.
Really.
Oh my god.
Falcom literally just stares at you and says, "Really?"
Might work.
Yes, after we've pounded on the door 4 times, you're gonna not, okay.
4 big knocks followed by 3 little knocks. It's clearly a code.
It's
Wham!
code,
Wham!
yeah.
Wham! Wham!
Tuk, 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 tuk.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
And then everyone, the people inside turn around, like counting how many people are in there. Like, does someone else know the secret code? Did we forget someone? Guys, where's Carl?
Yeah, so Casper, I wouldn't really consider that an action, so
Perfect.
what would you like to do?
Run
Besides
away.
over here.
that? Move over there. Alright.
And then I'll ready magic dagger for anything hostile in range.
Got it. Alright. Kat, are you just keeping with your plan as well?
We're not on the roof yet?
No, not yet.
Is it gonna be hard to get on the roof? Like to just climb the roof?
I guess that's depending on your rolls.
Cool, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright. Kit, your turn.
Yeah. Is this a window?
I think that's just another door. But
Oh.
it can be a window
Can
that's
we pretend
boarded
it's
up.
a window? Sure.
Yeah, it is a boarded up window.
Is it like is there any crack in it at all, or it's like completely boarded up? Because I mean, you said that, or like last time you guys peeked through. So can we pretend I can peek through this window?
You can't peek through at ground level. When they were peeking through before, they
Yeah,
were
they
like
were
up,
right,
high up.
Right,
Yeah.
right. All right, well then I will, for the one of the first times ever, actually remember to cast Mage Armor on myself. For literally, I think what might be the first time this campaign.
I just always assumed that you just already had that
No,
cast.
Yeah.
I never did. I literally never did.
Honestly,
What's up?
anytime we
Why
were
do you-
going into a normal combat, we 100% assumed you had it up.
I
But
didn't.
like
No,
anytime
Mike would
we
be
were
like, "What's your
jumped,
AC?"
I
I
would
was like, "It's a
expect it to be
12."
cast.
I was running around with like a 12 AC the whole time.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Stop
we're
it.
just 2 different types of players because K2
for
just
sure.
always had mage armor on.
I just was like, I'm
And
gonna
so
just
did
live
my
my life
sorcerer.
as a. I just lived my life as a wet paper towel. So
Well, I guess that's your choice.
yep, it really was. But now I have an AC of 15, not 12.
All right.
Woo!
Woohoo! Absolutely. And I will do a similar thing as Casper, and I'm gonna put myself back here. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ruby, you
Yeah.
doing anything? Or are you just gonna stick to the plan?
I'm gonna do some light stretching and get ready to climb and then shimmy down the chimney.
Use my free action to limber up.
All right. Falcrum.
I'm gonna back up 10 feet and shoulder dash the door.
Okay.
So what kind of attack would that be?
Well, this would be more of a athletics check to just kind of push the door. Then, if you're just like shoulder checking. All right. You slam into the door, and it creaks a little bit, but you don't move it enough to break it down.
Yeah, it's definitely barred.
All right. We can say that was like a shove attack, so you technically have a second attack if you want to.
Okay, I will
Use your-
continue hacking away at the door.
All right. All right, that's another hit. Good.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Fulcrum, you would hear movement inside.
Well, they're starting to get ready.
All right. B, continuing to hold your turn.
I sure am.
Malkier, your turn.
Alright. Some more hacking. E!
Yee.
That makes up for it a
Wow.
little bit.
The
A little bit.
The dice taketh away and giveth.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. So, as you have done half of the door's max hit points, you can see that the wood is starting to splinter, and you can see inside, and you can see that the knights have moved, kind of like what seems to be kind of like a staggered formation, less to kind of like hold the door and more just kind of like to like spread out so that they don't get in each other's way.
Noted. Okay.
So I'll throw that on the map. And so, Casper, where you're standing, you would have an angle on this guy, although he does have 3/4 cover.
Okay, well, I'll try it anyway.
All right, even with 3/4 cover, those both hit.
Nice.
Magic daggers.
I like to imagine him saying magic daggers every single time he actually throws it.
Oh, yes, like Travis with Eldritch Blaze.
Eldritch Blast. All right. And then, Malkier, was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn now that you have line of sight on people?
Then I have line of sight. I'll put a seal on him with my bonus.
All right.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn. Cool.
All right.
Hard turn.
And that will bring us to Casper.
Alright, I'm gonna move here to get a better angle on him. Same guy. And
It's still 3/4 cover because of like how much of the door is still covering it.
oh, okay.
It had
all
less
right.
to do with the angle and more to do with the door is still in the way.
Does he have a weapon?
He does, yes. You can see that he is holding a long sword in two hands.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Curse of Blades on him then.
Alright.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. I've had the spell forever, but we haven't fought anything until that has weapons.
Oh, that's funny.
This is just why are you hitting yourself with the spell?
Yep.
Alright, so it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
Alright.
I should put my DC in there, but my DC,
DC,
is
you'll
16.
never fucking know.
Yeah.
Does a 16 save?
Yes, that is my DC.
Oh, brutal.
Alright.
That should be in there now. Yep, there it is.
Perfect. Alright, that was your action. Anything else?
As a bonus action, I will inspire Felcrum and just say, well, you want to do this, now's the time to do it. Good luck!
It sounds like you're about to leave.
It does. Say, oh,
Now that makes it sound like good luck. Like I'm
It really
out.
did.
I shot my shot. I'm out of here.
Yep.
Like you said, have fun storming the castle.
I'm gone.
So funny.
Fuck you guys, I'm gonna go play Diablo.
I'm gonna go actually be evil.
Oh man. All right, Kat, your turn.
Wait for me.
Are you still just holding?
Do we hear them? I guess fighting.
Yeah, you guys would
No.
hear. You don't hear fighting quite yet, but you did hear like the sound, like the very heavy footsteps of armored people moving away from the chimney.
I'm gonna try and climb the roof.
All right. Are you being stealthy about it?
Yes.
All right. Actually, you know what? Why don't the three of you just make stealth checks real quick? Because you could have done that on an earlier turn.
Oh boy, I'm so stealthy. Here we go. Yep.
Did you want to put your
Should we go
guidance
now?
on that, or did you
Oh,
want to save it for
man.
your next roll?
Oh man, they're both. I think. Man. I don't know what I want to do. I will. No,
I mean, how
think
much?
I gotta
how much
get up. the
good?
roof.
Yeah, I'd save it for
But-
the climb.
Yeah, I'm not strong either. Yeah, I'll. It's a 6.
All right. And then B, did you want to roll?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, did you roll the self again?
Cat's being like, do you think they started yet? Do you think we go now?
You hear the smashing of the weapons on the door.
She starts smashing footsteps. I think it's safe to say we've started.
Well, I was gonna try and climb the roof anyway.
All right. So now you can roll an athletics check to climb the roof.
Yup. Because I'm great at it. Here we go. With guidance. Hey, it's already in there.
Yep.
I did it. I done a thing. I climb roof.
All right. Are you using your action to dash?
No, I don't want to be first one down. Ruby can go first.
Okay, then you make it halfway up the roof.
Oh, then I will dash.
Okay, you make it to the
Not going
roof.
down the chimney yet. Yes.
Right.
Clarification on how tall the wall was might have helped.
Yeah, I said 30 feet 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago, man. I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday. Come on.
I know what I had for dinner yesterday. Nothing. I'm a mess.
Hey,
They
that
looked
was
at nothing.
similar. We're healthy people.
See, 2 weeks ago.
I'm crying.
All right.
Yes. It's my turn.
Sounds good. Kit, it's your turn.
Yeah. I can't see.
Oh no, we've lost her.
So funny. Oh my god. Okay. So I can see through the broken door, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Can I see here? In this general vicinity through the broken door?
You can see an open space of air through the door. You can't see like the floor, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I don't need to see the floor. I just need to see to this point. Perfect.
Sure.
Cool. Let me double check here real quick. Oh wait, no, from here. Oh, you're chilling. All right, we're good. Yeah, from here, I would like to cast Gravity Sinkhole,
Oh, okay.
and it will hit all of them.
It'll be interesting to know if this takes the door with it.
Yeah, it'll hit
nice.
all of them, but not Valkyrie. He's just out of it. I set this up properly, right? Yeah. DC 15. Con save.
Alright. Unsafe. Alright. Only one succeeded,
Noise.
and
And they're
Well,
all
that-
pulled towards here,
yep. And so
except for the one that saved.
right. So that would be all of these guys. Just as one of them like turns away from the door, is like, is that something on the roof? And then just gets whipped into this little black hole in the center of the room, which also rips off the rest of the door, flying in and whacking one of them.
I love how the guy who was interdicted saved.
Yep. That's just how it worked out.
He just watches his
That's
homie just get sucked backwards. He's like, whoa.
All right, so all of those guys take 34,
Mm-hmm.
and the
They
other
rolled
guys
quite
take
well on those
17.
dice.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah. And 9, 2 3s.
All right. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Got it.
I was like, do I need to move another? I could move them all 5 more feet if I wanted to, but I've already moved them enough. It's fine. They can stay there.
All right, Ruby, your turn.
Kevin.
All right. Athletics check from you, please. Yep, that's good enough. Are you dashing?
Yeah, I'll double dash.
Double dash? Okay.
yeah.
So that will get you up, and then you can actually slide down the chimney as well if you want to.
Can I slide, like... Am I able to maintain stealth while I'm slipping and sliding?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Then... Yeah, yeah, I'll go all the way down.
All right, just making me an acrobatics check then.
Okay. It's fine. I only have a +7 to that, a +3 to athletics. Don't worry about it.
Welcome to my
All
world.
right.
Guess I am slipping and sliding.
Yeah, you go to start sliding down the chimney, and you didn't realize it's been a while since this chimney has been clean, and so you don't get the brick handholds you were expecting, and just start sliding straight down. Go ahead and make me a deck save.
Okay.
I mean, there was a time they actually cleaned this chimney.
Yeah, back in the day. All right.
Yeah.
With that, you avoid falling into the fireplace itself, which isn't that big of a deal for you, but it's still some damage that you avoid. So you still take the fall damage, but you don't take the fire damage.
Can I guess it's not something I can use evasion for, huh?
No, yeah, the save is just for the fire damage. It's not for the
Okay.
fall damage. All right, you take 6 points of damage, and then you quickly kick off and jump out of the fireplace before the fire can hurt you.
Did that take all of my movement to slide?
That was all of your movement, all of your action and bonus action movement as well.
Okay.
So that was everything.
Great.
All right, Fulcrum, your turn.
There's no door.
Oh, I know.
Yep, no more door.
Shield of faith on myself.
Look,
Sure.
Falcrum, I bunched them all up for you.
Great, because I totally have AoEs. Going right after this guy.
Okay,
Mhm.
as you step through the door,
Yay!
this one back here, who was holding his action, is going to cast a spell. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Is he too far from me? He's not. I will try to counterspell.
Okay, you counterspell. It's only a level 2 spell.
Okay.
Okay.
The first one, guys. The first sub-person that we fought with a weapon and a fucking spell.
You did it!
Josh and I just been sitting here for combat after combat. All these things we've wanted to do.
Yeah, you guys you haven't been engaging with people. You've been going out where they can't find you and then running into monsters and shit.
I'm assuming both of those miss.
Yes. As you run up and attack that one who was kind of was able to stay in place by grabbing hold of one of the one of the pews that hadn't been destroyed yet. He kind of jumps up to meet you and blocks your attacks as they kind of swing a little wide.
Okay. And yeah, that's all I can do, so that's my turn.
All right. Their turn. They don't know about Ruby yet because she's still stealthed.
And behind them.
And I
Well,
just cut the door off of its hinges with a spell.
Their attention was brought behind them from the stealth check earlier. So they know something was behind them. They just didn't notice Ruby slip down through the chimney because she was too quiet.
She's a rogue, Your Honor.
I don't know why that's so funny.
That she is.
I like to say it whenever Ruby, because Kayla struggles so much succeeding at the thing her class is supposed to succeed at, and when she does, I feel like we need to point it out.
Thank
I
you.
mean, to
Makes
be
me feel
honest,
good about
that's
myself.
fair. That is very fair.
Like, rest in peace, poor Vanya. Just absolutely struggling to be a ranger out in the wilderness. Like, we didn't see society for much of that campaign, and wow.
I'm fine.
All right.
Oh, I could have boosted my stealth with my wheel. I forgot. Oh well.
This one is going to move up here. Another one of these guys in the back is going to cast a different spell on Felcrum. Falcon, I need to make you a con save this time. All right. You feel like your visions start to cloud, but then you're able to shake it away as he just tried to cast blindness on you.
Bitch.
You motherfucker.
Don't give him something else to be envious that everyone else has, like sight.
This guy will move up here.
No, stay
This
inside the
guy
building.
Over here.
No
So
leaving.
3 of them will attack Fulcrum, and as this guy gets in the doorway, he sees Malkier off to the side and will attack Malkier.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
So that is
Alright.
6 attacks against Fulcrum and 2 against Malkier.
What is your AC right now with Shield of Faith?
With Shield of Faith, I am 20.
20?
I'll use my reaction to shield just in case.
I'd save that for if they actually land a hit.
Yeah.
I do not have high AC, man.
And they could also roll complete shit, so. I mean, you've seen our rolls tonight. Literally.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I rolled swell on my gravity.
No, I was
save.
referring
Thank you
to
very much.
Malkier and my rolls on that fucking door.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, okay. Well, you know,
We were missing left and
doors
right.
in D&D are just...
They're rough.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
your AC with the Shield of Faith?
20.
20? Okay. So you only get hit once of the 6
Nice.
attacks against you.
Let's go, Fulcrum.
Fulcrum.
And so you will take 13 slashing and 13 necrotic damage.
It's
That's a lot of
literally half
damage.
my health.
Man, do I have to go heal her instead? Let's
And
see
then
what
against
everyone's looking
Malkier.
like when I get down the chimney. It's fine.
Well, hopefully they hit like trucks, but they don't have as much health, you know?
We'll find out.
Alright.
I mean, they're paladins. They've got health.
They also have
If they're
smite.
anything like me, so.
They're also doing necrotic.
What's your AC, Malkier?
16. If it hits, I'll shield for 21.
Okay. You shield, and the first one definitely hits.
Ouch.
The second one will miss,
Yeah.
and the first one, the one that hit, does 13 slashing and 23 necrotic.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Okay, paladins, calm down with the necrotic
Fine.
smiting. Jesus.
And that was about half my health in one shot.
That's 2/3 of my health.
Palace.
All right, B,
I
it's your
don't
turn.
wanna shoot arrows at people.
Oh god, she's dead.
Oh
Taylor,
god, she's
no.
dead.
Oh no, am I dead?
It's your turn.
Yeah, I said I was gonna run up the wall and hopefully make
Oh,
it the
yeah.
whole way.
Did not hear that at all.
I might have been clicking the wrong button on my push to talk. I don't know.
Ah, nice. All right, then yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Wow,
Oof.
Ooh.
incredible.
All right. Well, you go to climb the wall and realize that the first foothold is more of a handhold for you, and realize that it's gonna be a bit more troublesome for you to get up there. Go ahead. I would say if you use, I'd say your regular movement is completely used up, but if you double dash, you can at least get to the top of the building.
I will do that.
Okay. So that is your entire turn and a key point to get to the top of the building.
Yeah.
And Malkier, it's your turn.
Alright, I don't like the way that this motherfucker smacked me in the face. So we will... Yeah. I'll use my bonus action to set up a branding smite.
Okay.
And then we will proceed to smack him in the face with my great axe
All right.
for one of the attacks. $18 to hit.
That does not hit. As you go to swing, it's almost like there's like this weird otherworldly stench to this guy that makes your attack go wild.
We fighting Nurgle?
He's a stinky armor? What is this?
They're corrupted.
Fucking worshippers of Nurgle over here? Alright. Well, in that case...
So that was your first attack.
Alright. In that case, we'll lead in with my secondary option, which was cast some Hellfire.
Well, that's an action to cast that, and you already used the attack action.
Where is it?
Unless you have an ability that lets you do a cantrip as an attack.
When you attack with a melee weapon, you can use your... Nope, not that one. Other one. Hellish versatility. Yeah. You can cast one of your cantrips in place of one of your attacks.
Well, there you go.
Granted by
Alright.
extra attack.
Nice.
Alright, so it's a charisma save. Asking the paladin to make a charisma save. Let's
I
see how
know.
this is out.
I know, considering charisma is their main stat.
And that's a crit.
Noted. Okay. Bonus action. Yep, movement. Okay. We're gonna stick right here for the time being.
Well, and technically, you still have your branding smite up as long as you concentrate on it, seeing how
Yeah.
you haven't hit yet with it.
Yeah. Noted.
Alright. Casper, it's your turn.
Okay. Boy. Okay, I want to try something else.
Got
Go.
a new plan?
Here. To hit everybody except for the guy next to Fulcrum, we're going to do Grasp of the Grave.
Wait, what? Most of them are next to Fulcrum. What are you talking about?
Oh,
I'm assuming he means this
this
guy.
one. Yeah.
Oh, to the left of Fulcrum. Got
So
it.
the
Okay.
three in the back and the one further back.
Yep.
I see.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. It's a circle, right?
Yeah.
So in order to get like the angle on the center, you would want to be over here. Because the door is right here. You have to look
I
through
see.
the door to cast here.
Got it. Yep.
Alright. So strength save from the four of them. That's a save, fail, success, and a fail. Alright. And what do? They just get pulled to the center, or? Oh yeah, this is the one where you get to move them wherever you want in the circle, right?
Yeah. So they take the damage and then they're dragged to an unoccupied area that I pick.
All right.
So-
And it's half damage on the ones that succeed?
Yes.
Okay, so 3. So the 2 that fail will be the ones that are diagonal from Felcrum.
Okay. I'm just trying to draw.
On a
Circle.
save, a creature takes half as much damage and is not moved.
Yep. Okay. I think that's 20, 30. Okay, that should be the right size. Okay, and then this guy is gonna go here, and this guy is gonna go here. Okay.
All right then.
Did you deal damage to this one?
Yep.
Okay, in that case, I'll burn the seal to get some necrotic damage,
Ooh, 15. Nice.
and spend the reaction to use Unleash Hell. So the creature next to him is going to need to make a dex save.
All right. That is only a 10.
Save is a 50 to taking damage of the same type equal to the amount of damage dealt by the seals. Creature on a failed save, or half as much on.
So the other one also takes 15 necrotic damage.
Got it. All right. That guy specifically is looking bloody. All right. Anything else on your turn, Casper?
No.
All right, Cat, your turn.
Whoa.
Hello.
Okay. I go down chimney.
Yep, you can do that. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm. I'm super great at them. Go acrobatics. Oh,
Nice.
yay.
All right. With that, you're able to slow your descent and use your entire movement to land right here.
Nice. And then, with my action, I'll do what I've been dreaming of doing since I saw Casper's move forever ago. I can cast Spike Growth exactly where he casted his.
Okay.
We gonna shred
We know
some
what to do
boys.
is CC.
Having ARAM PTSD.
Anything as a bonus action?
I guess I should wild shape. Or not wild shape, but starry form.
Can you starry form as a bonus action?
Starry form is a bonus action, but wild shape is a full action.
Right. Okay.
But it uses wild shapes to use.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they're not that hurt from what I can see. I can only see Falcon. I'm not gonna starry form. That's my turn. He's fine.
Okay. Kit, your turn.
Hmm.
Light him up.
Well.
Looks like a pretty target-rich environment there.
It really is. Oh, damn it,
Yeah.
Fulcrum.
Sorry.
I'll just go for the 3 in the back.
All right.
Yeah, I will do magnify gravity on this area back here, so it'll hit all 3 of them because it's 10 feet. Waba! I will cast it at 2nd level though for more Dimaggio, Summoner.
All right. Con saves. All right. Only one succeeds.
Which one succeeded?
The one in the center of Casper's spell.
Perfect. Then
Technically, Cat's spell too.
yes, I will move this one here 5 feet and this one here 5 feet,
Got it.
and then they have those two in particular have halved
speed.
speeds
Got
on
it.
top of double difficult terrain.
Spike growth damage?
Yeah, I think the spike growth damage is only when they move. I don't
Yeah,
think force moving
when they
them.
willingly move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That would be super cheesy otherwise. I would just be shuffling
I
people
know,
around.
it'd be funny.
against
That
the
was what I was
room.
hoping. I was like,
That'd be pretty amazing though, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be a pretty crazy wombo combo.
Okay, cat. Actually, change. Like, change.
It's like, that's
I was gonna say Casper would also
Yeah,
be there
'cause
just
he can
moving
move.
people around.
Yeah. And okay, just making sure. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right.
Actually, I'm just gonna shuffle to here. That's my turn.
Ruby, your turn.
Yeah. What I'm currently standing in front of, is that something I can hide behind at a later date?
Technically, you're currently hiding behind it. You can see there's just like a couple like boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, look like maybe there's like some food and water inside. There's like a chest off to one side.
Okay, so I can, at the end of my turn, I can try and hide behind it.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
cool. Then
Like
I'm
they would-
gonna.
Like they would still know you're there because that's where you hid, but
Yeah.
they wouldn't know where you like what you were doing behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna poke my head out, and I'm gonna take a shot at I should have measured this. Yeah. Is this the one that's looking rough, or is it this one?
Well, there's the one in the doorways looking rough, and now all three that have just been kind of getting flung around in the center of the spell are also kind of looking a little rough now.
All right. Well, I don't need to do any controlling of them. They've got their own problems that don't involve me. So I will take a.
54 damage to two of them.
I'm gonna take a shot at this one down here.
All right.
Is it an advantage because I'm hiding?
Yeah. What's the range on your bow?
80. And I think they're only 70.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be an advantage.
Cool.
Oh,
Nice.
get him.
Nice.
Get him, get him.
I'm gonna sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you are.
Um,
So much red.
Look at our rope go.
listen, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't.
Well, someone's.
Yeah. And then can I use my Wills of the Grave on the one in front of Fulcrum?
Yeah.
Is that also technically doubled, or since I do it as part of my attack, like part of sneak attack? Do you want me to throw the text in the chat?
Yeah. Double check the wording of that ability. Let me just double check one thing. I would say because it's against a secondary target, I would say no. It's just half the regular number of sneak attack die.
Was
Then
worth a
just-
shot.
9 necrotic for that guy then. This one.
Perfect. Yeah, if it was like half the damage that you rolled, then I would say so, because it's like
Yeah.
carrying over. But because it's a separate die roll, it gets a different target.
Yeah.
All right.
There's not really a good place for me to try and like actually hide from them, huh?
Not really. It's kind of open in this area.
I'm just gonna stay right here. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to interfere with whatever the spellcasters are doing down there. I'm good back here, thanks. That's it from me.
Sounds good. All right, Fulcrum, your turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to attack.
All right. All right. First attack misses. Second attack, it looks like it's gonna hit, but then that kind of wave of stench hits you too, and your second attack also misses.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Their turns. Check something here. These two that are kind of slow in the middle of the spike growth, they're going to look over at the druid that just cast that spell,
Oh, no.
and they're both going to put their hands up and shoot some spells at you.
Okay.
Which one?
The two farthest away from you.
I will counterspell one of them.
Okay, so
Does it
one
look
of
like they're
them gets
casting
countered.
like the same spell?
Yeah, you see both of their hands kind of start glowing with this like putrid green energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my sister, bitch. Yeah, I'll do it to this guy.
Got it. So yeah, that one will get countered because it's only a level 2 spell. Oh, it didn't roll extra die, did it? Not only did it not roll extra die. Oh no, it just rolled shit the first one. So just roll an extra one on here. Okay. So this green beam streaks over and hits you, Cat, and you take 9 points of poison damage. I need you to make a con save.
Can I absorb elements poison? I don't remember if it works on that type.
We'll bring up the spell. Maybe it does.
Sick. Oh, it doesn't say. Hold on, let me look. Let me look. I didn't set it up right because you had to add that one manually. 1 second.
While you're looking that up, Mike, Josh cast inspiration on me earlier, right?
Yes.
I didn't use that. Can I use that to add that to that 20?
Yeah,
to
sure.
see if that hits? So what is that, a D6
D6,
or
yep.
D8?
Does acid count as an element, but poison doesn't?
Oh yeah, they're two different.
That's so stupid.
Mine, it's a D8 because it's low level, past level 5.
That's all right. Three was enough to hit.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sorry, 9 points of damage and
9
a
to you, and then Fulcrum. That
Oh.
that would have hit. So you doing anything on that hit, or is it just?
Oh
regular?
yeah.
Okay, just a reminder. You for the smite spells, you want to cast those before you attack. I'll let it slide this time. Just remember,
Okay.
if it's not divine smite, you want to do it before the attack.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Well,
what
then
was the
actually, yeah, I
damage
would
for
have
that?
used Divine
8?
Smite because that's what I was thinking of using. Sorry.
Gotcha. That's fine then. Yeah. So go ahead and roll divine smite then. All right.
Because I
Another
know my
11.
class very well.
Perfect. Okay. So that was 8 plus 11 to that guy, and then con save from Cat.
Wait. For concentration or for something else?
For something else.
Okay. Should I do concentration first?
Do the
Something else first?
something else first.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you save against that effect,
Cool.
and now roll your DC 10 con save for concentration.
Hooray! Good
All
job, Cat.
All right. This other guy in the spike growth is gonna try and cast a spell on Felcrum.
I can only counterspell so many people, all right?
Yep.
That's fine.
Felcrum, go ahead and make me a Wisdom save. All right. You feel your body lock up as you are paralyzed.
You.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, how far are you from me? Probably too far.
And then this guy is going to move away and attack Malkir.
He's like, ow, the arrows.
And those will both miss Malkir.
Ooh.
Rolled 2 14. And then 2 attacks against Felcrum at advantage, and if they hit, they are auto crits.
Excuse me. That is rude.
All right. Those both hit. You roll the crit damage. All right. So that between the 2 attacks, Felcrum, that is 23 slashing damage and 50 necrotic damage.
5-0 or
I'm-
1-5?
5-0.
Jesus
I'm-
Christ.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm out.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think all of us would be out on that. That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We can cast 2 spells in one turn now, right? With the
What's that?
2. We can cast 2 things
Yes,
in one
at,
turn
at,
now.
at 8th level, you can now cast 2 leveled spells as long as one of them
Second.
is 2nd or lower, if
Okay.
the other one is higher.
Cool.
Oh, really? Oh my god. Spellcasting, so complicated.
It's a homebrew rule from Critical Role that we
I
like.
know,
so.
but it's so complicated.
Well, and you still have to follow like bonus action and action, so it's like
Right, yeah.
how many
Yeah.
bonus action wizard spells are there?
Not that many, let me tell you.
That's why sorcerers are so much fun.
Hey.
All right,
Sometimes.
B, your turn.
Here I come, everybody.
He's still outside.
Yep.
She is on the roof.
Okay, I'm gonna slide down the chimney now.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right. Acrobatics check, please.
That's
Okay.
our sloth for you.
Glad you could join us finally.
It is encouraging.
All right. And you are able to avoid any damage on your way down, although that does take your entire
Cool.
move.
My entire movement? Okay, that's fine. I'll look around and then I'll shoot a guy. Let's see. I'll shoot that guy.
Okay. All right. That will
And-
miss.
Alright.
Just
So do it
bounces off of his
again.
armor. Hey, that'll hit.
Hey, and then I'm gonna use my new bee swarm to do another 1d6 point of damage.
Nice.
Yay.
Well, that didn't work.
The bee.
Look at all that damage.
All right. 15 damage. Good.
And I think that's all I got for this.
Sounds good. Malkier, your turn.
Oh wait, I'm gonna use a patient defense too.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright, we'll lead in with a vicious mockery. Make him take a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Since he's right in front of me, and I kind of need him to not be there.
All right. He makes a save.
Noted. Okay. And we'll stab him in the face. Hopefully.
And that'll miss.
God damn it.
Also, how do you stab someone with an axe?
In any case,
Very
can be done.
carefully.
It can be
in any
done.
case, well, in any case, we'll bonus action place a seal on him.
All right.
Okay. That'll be the end of my uneventful turn.
Sounds good. Casper, your turn.
Okay. God, I don't like this guy.
You're telling me we're about to lose our two meat shields? Terrifying.
I mean, you already lost one.
Okay. Well,
Nestor, I'm getting a lot of background sound.
Yeah,
Can
do you have like a
mute?
fan? Yeah, like blasting on your microphone, maybe?
I'll move it.
Thank you. Sounded like a snare drum going off.
just permanently.
oh, that's right. These guys, I forgot about this. When they start their turn there, they also have to make the save.
Gotcha.
I was like, is this on my turn or what?
All right, one failed.
One failed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the one next to Felcrum's unconscious body.
Nice.
Well, it's a good thing you could pull him away. Hopefully.
Well, yeah, but he would have just moved right back, so it's...
But he'd move back in the thingy.
It is double difficult terrain.
And spike growth.
Yeah, and spike growth.
Yeah, well, that's on me for forgetting, so
Yeah.
I'll just say he didn't move.
Okay.
And then, for my actual turn, I'm just gonna magic dagger throw at the guy next to me.
All right.
Oh, not right next to me. Close enough.
Well, you hit him, so I'm gonna use my reaction to burn his seal for you.
Did I say he hit him?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
24 better
Even-
have hit him.
Even with the stench, the both daggers still hit. All right. So technically, with the seal, he dies on the first dagger. So if you want, you can throw the second dagger at somebody else.
Yeah, I will just do it at the guy next to Felcrum then.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Felcrum.
All right.
Woo!
Back awake at 7 hit points.
It's more
And
than I
still
had.
paralyzed.
Yep.
Which one? Paralyzed him? The one in front of him?
No, this one
Right
right
here.
here was the one that cast the spell.
Cool.
All right. Cat,
That's
your
me.
turn. That is you.
I'm gonna move to heal. And I will also healing word Falcrum. Because I can reach him now,
Sure.
I think. Yes. I'll do it at a higher level. There's the healing word button. There it is. Sure. Yeah. 15.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Look at you go.
I'm such a good healer, guys. And then with my action, I'm going to. I'll just do a. Yeah. Oh, wait. What's the range? What's the range?
What's the range?
What's the range? I'm sorry, I should have been prepared. I forgot I had the spell prepared. I just saw it on the list and I was like, 60 feet. I'm gonna cast. Oh no,
Someone's
it's
at my
not
door. I'll be right back.
concentration though. Never mind. Not gonna do that. Back to the original plan. I'm just gonna guiding bolt the guy that held used hold person on Falcon.
Got it.
Is that the first level? Yeah. Oh,
Woo.
Jesus.
Nice.
hey!
That's a
Not just do
spicy
it.
bolt.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Finally, I hit for good damage!
Ew.
And it's free because of my class. Anyway.
All right.
And
Then.
he's glowing now.
He is glowing.
And that's my turn.
All right. Kit, your turn.
She's getting the door.
Oh my god, what perfect timing. Holy crap.
Oh, she's there. Look, I crit! You missed it!
I see. What is this? The nice, pretty green border on the crit, and then all the red on the numbers of damage.
That's been a pattern for almost every critical hit we've had tonight, I think.
Well, it's kind of depressing.
Very
Stop
depressing.
rolling so many ones.
Shut up,
Oh,
Mike.
okay. From now on, we'll not roll any nat ones. We'll save those all for you, Mike.
Yeah, there you go.
Ryan's not here, so.
Just be sure to actually use them, Mike.
Yes,
Oh, I will.
please.
Sadly,
I will. I believe. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to magnify gravity on the tree in the back.
All right.
Just at first level this time, though.
Okay. They only one of them fails. It is the one with the hold person. Although I forgot to roll the con save from the guiding bolt, so I'll roll that first. All right. the guiding bolt was actually what ended the concentration. So Felcrum is no longer paralyzed.
Woo.
Good.
Perfect timing.
Which one failed?
Of the three, the one on the bottom.
I'm gonna shuffle him here.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay then. All right, Ruby, your turn.
Yeah.
This one is the glowing one. Fresher.
Yeah, I'm gonna let B shoot at that one because I can give myself advantage.
That's fair.
So I'd rather somebody else make use of it. So I'll take steady aim for my bonus action, and then I'm gonna shoot this one down here in front of Felcrum.
All right. All right, that'll hit.
And I'll do a nice sneak attack.
All right, that will kill that guy.
Great. And then I will go ahead and Whales of the Grave again. Of these three, which one's looking the worst?
They all look about the same.
Okay. Then I'll hit the glowy one.
They've all just been gradually getting pummeled to death with force damage.
All right, that kills that one.
Oh, great. Sorry.
Double kill.
Very nice.
Sorry, I wasted the guiding bolt.
Alright.
That's it.
Sounds good. Felcrum, your turn. You are no longer paralyzed, so it just takes half movement to stand up, and then you can go.
Yep, I will stand up, and I'm not going to move. I'm going to use something I've never used.
Ooh.
He just stands up and lets out a bestial roar at him.
All right.
Ooh.
That is 2 5s.
They both fail.
Yeah.
Well, they are both frightened from me now.
All right.
And,
I mean, I don't think they were planning on moving closer to you anyway, but good to know.
either way. Yeah, I think I'll just stay right here.
All right.
Well, if I step into that bad area, would I get slowed as well, or is it just for them?
You would also be slowed and be taking damage from the spike.
Okay, then I am definitely staying right here.
Yeah, don't go into the shit pit.
I mean, there's the
That's
title
what
of the
it's called
session
now.
right now, but
The
All
shit
right.
pit.
They are going to move. I think it's what is it? It's for every
5
foot
feet
of
they move.
movement.
For every 5 feet of movement.
Well, I'm talking about the slow
Oh.
part, not the damage.
Oh.
The for every foot they move, it takes 2 extra feet of movement. Is that what it is?
I thought it was just halved.
Was
pop
it just
them both.
halved?
Pop them both in the chat again.
Well, there's 2 effects, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
spikes and
That are
upgrades.
effective.
Oh, there's 2 things that are
Yeah,
causing the slow.
Mhm.
I see.
Yeah.
It's double
Two
difficult
minutes
terrain.
line.
And this one's mine. Is it difficult? Yeah, difficult turn for the duration.
And Josh is also
It's
difficult.
difficult. Yep.
Plus, they make their saves at the beginning of their turn, right?
Yeah, for mine at least, and then
Okay. Well, let's do that first, because they might just die from that. All right. This one dies from the grave spell.
Very nice.
Let me check something. Hmm. So from what I can see here, it doesn't look like difficult terrain stacks. There are other like spell effects that can slow you down, but it's not the same as difficult terrain. But
Mhm.
difficult terrain in itself is just half movement.
That makes sense.
Because
Which is yeah, that's reasonable.
yeah, there's another spell. I can't remember what it's
I
called.
think
but
it's plant growth or whatever.
Oh, I
It's
think
a,
it is.
I have it, yeah.
Yeah, where it slows them down,
Or
like
it changes the feet that you move or
or
whatever.
it changes it for every foot of movement. It requires an extra 4 feet. So it's
Yeah.
basically just whatever your speed is divided by 5 is your
Yeah.
new speed while in the plant growth, and it really slows it down.
Yep.
All right, so
Um, Yeah, I'm gonna move him over here though, and then he just takes a crap load of damage from the spike growth.
right. Well, that would be if he moved through the spike growth. Now he's on the edge of it.
Well, he has to move to get to there though. Get
Well, you're the one moving it.
Yeah, I
The
think the
spike
spike growth damage is only if when they willingly move.
When they willingly move.
Yeah, just like how we
It
can
doesn't
pick a
say
reaction
willingly.
if they are. If
It
they
just say when a
willingly move.
creature moves into or within.
I think that's one of those gray areas where
It
is a
probably
gray
is.
area.
where that's really fucking broken if you're just moving people around and just dragging them across spikes.
Whee!
I was gonna say, because between you and me, we would literally just be able to like roll people across the spike growth over
Meat
and over
grinder,
and
meat
over
grind,
again.
meat
Yeah.
I mean,
grinder.
it literally is a meat grinder.
It
Yeah,
would be really bad.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and veto that where they have to willingly move across the spike growth to take the damage. If you would like to move them elsewhere so he's not on the edge, I will allow that.
Yeah, I'll move over here then.
All right. Cool. And so he will move away from Fulcrum because why move anywhere else? And so that is 15 feet of movement. So was that 64?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll that. As he only has 4 hit points left, I doubt he'll survive.
I mean, there's no way he could. So
Yeah, minimum of 6 damage. But yeah, he literally like takes one step, trips on the spikes, and just impales himself on the ground.
Oh.
Damn, we really, we really fucked those guys up.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of fucked me up too. So
Yeah, but you and Malkyr are the only two who even like really got touched. So I'd say that I call this a win.
yeah, I know, but still,
Yeah,
in
they
2
had
rounds,
some.
I went down.
They-
That's saying something.
Yeah, yeah.
I
What
had the
happened
most
on
health
that?
out of everybody.
That is like they did have some ranged capabilities, but their ranged capabilities was mostly just to help their melee stuff when they get up close enough.
Mm.
Like the only ranged attack that they had that did damage was the ray of sickness that they used on Cat, and that's not like anything. So
Yeah.
all right, but we are out of combat. Everybody is dead.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys! New campaign.
Alright.
Ah.
Fuck.
We did it.
Did these guys look
Hooray.
like they'd gotten corrupted by the corruption out here, or
Go ahead and make an investigation or a medicine check. I would allow that.
I'll do a medicine check. Yeah, that's fair.
You're still a little loopy after being knocked unconscious.
Unconscious and paralyzed, so
Mm.
technically he didn't even realize he got knocked unconscious.
Yeah, you're not sure.
He knows he hurts, that's about it.
Since like we kind of know what to look for now with like the corruption and everything, can I also check and see if I can tell if they're corrupted?
Sure.
Since we all have a little bit more hands-on experience with it now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're
Like
talking about.
Like I said, investigation or medicine.
I will take investigation.
So I'd also like to make an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't.
Nope. I am the low. I'm in this scenario the low part of high and low detective co. I'm too grossed out. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, ew, he stinks.
All right. So you guys kind of like poke around on them, and Ruby, you like take off one of like the helmets of one of these guys, and you can see that they've got like thick dark veins coming out like through like their neck in like over their jawline, which makes you think they've probably been corrupted for a while. Something you also notice is that like you run into a lot of like sickly people, and they always seem to look kind of like pale and like they're not getting enough blood or at least nutrients in the blood to their system. These guys, they don't look pale. If anything, like they do look a bit dehydrated. But they almost look not quite sunburnt, but like sun dried, like a sun dried tomato.
Gross.
Ew. Like you
Oh.
have the worst way of describing it. Every time you open your mouth to describe something gross, it's like 10 times worse than I could have ever imagined.
Apologize for anybody eating sun dried tomatoes right now.
Or,
love
you know,
sun-dried
food in
tomatoes,
general.
too. God, you're the worst.
I'm going to start dragging them outside and piling them up, but I'm also going to take their helmets off to see if I recognize any of them, if I even can.
Yeah, sure.
Some of them might be a little smashed up.
Go ahead. This would be more of an insight check. Insight or history, I'd say. I'd allow history for this. Oh, you did insight. Okay.
Well, yeah, +1.
Yeah. I would say like you don't recognize any of them by name. You recognize a couple faces. These guys were like still kind of like trainees when you left. Like they were like squires, like still kind of learning the basics of like sword fighting. And you get the sense that maybe they just recently were made knights in the last couple.
Okay.
I go into the building and I yell over at Kat. I'm like, Kat, if you plan on touching these guys to check their corpses for stuff, make sure you're wearing your gloves.
Always. And then I put them on.
Like a doctor.
I want to loot the bodies.
All right.
Yeah,
What are you looking for?
While I'm dragging the
Shiny
bodies
meat.
out, I'll probably loot them as well, so I will assist.
Oh, cool.
All right. You take 2d4 damage. No, just kidding.
No.
Jesus.
Oh no, my own spikes.
No. I
We would have
stopped
dropped that by
concentrating on
now.
that. This
I
is fine.
know. I'm kidding.
As
Although,
Casper stopped
you know, if
concentrating.
I saw something really cool, I would
Yeah.
probably forget.
That's fair. Yeah, no, Falcon's just dragging all the bodies outside in a pile, so don't worry.
Searching for shinies and cool stuff and useful stuff.
I think Falcon was helping you too.
Oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely. So
And can I use guidance too? Gotta
Sure.
find it. It's my stuff radar.
Stuff radar.
My greedar? Stuff? I don't know.
Oh no.
What am I rolling? Investigation.
Investigation with advantage and your d4 if it's not.
Yeah,
in.
it's in there. What is it?
So, amongst the 5 of them, you would find about. Let me roll. Let me roll for this.
I can imagine B is just like propped up against the fireplace, like sleeping, standing up.
She's like, "You guys gonna be done soon?"
Yeah, she's just like,
Go.
yeah. Are we there yet?
You find 56 gold in assorted coinage. Something that you notice, Kat. You don't recognize any of the coins.
What?
And you fucking love money, so
probably why she noticed.
I guess we're technically not in the Empire anymore, huh?
Not in the Empire anymore. This is a completely
yeah.
different currency.
True. Wait, does that mean all the money we have is useless?
It's not legal tender in this
I mean,
section
gold is
of
gold, right? Like, it's the same.
I mean,
Are we technically
I wouldn't
broke?
say useless.
Do we? Oh god, we're gonna have to learn the conversion rate.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh my god, please don't.
I'm not going to like
Is
make
the
it that
Empire-
complex. I'm not
Is
gonna
the
like.
Empire the US
there's not
or
a
a different country?
There's not a conversion rate. However, a good thing to realize is that using Empire gold
Is a
in
dead
the
giveaway.
Western kingdoms might draw attention, and
I
some
know
people
that though, right?
some people might even like straight up refuse it. What was that?
Say, I know that though, right?
You would know that, yes.
I'd
Okay.
probably know that too, right?
Yep. Anybody not from the Empire
Right?
or would know that.
It's our time now.
Well, if
Never gonna go
nobody
to
stops
triplicate.
me, it's all going right in the bag of holding.
Welcome to the land where paperwork no longer exists.
No more triplicate.
Everything's just on your good word and a firm handshake.
Hell yeah!
I guess I gotta put a tag beside my Empire money in the bag saying that it's Empire money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to do that, or else I'll randomly decide which money you're using.
Well, I already did it, so ha!
Good. Good job.
I'm organized. I deal with money conversions often.
Can
Are
I
you
just
lying?
What? Oh, I'm at out of
Real life.
I should point out though, Ruby, as Kat
Yeah.
kind of like shows you the coins because she's like, "Ooh, these are different."
Ooh, yeah, super obvious.
You also wouldn't recognize the coins.
Oh.
This specific currency.
Oh.
Do I recognize it?
No,
Okay.
I don't think anybody actually would.
Oh.
Yes, I'm starting.
Weird.
Wow.
Even those of us from this part of the country.
Well, you're from a different Western kingdom.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, the closest person that would know would be Fulcrum. because
I was
he
gonna say,
actually,
does Falkram not recognize the money?
well,
I mean, did
as you
anybody
show
ask
it,
him?
yeah. Do you show Falcrum?
Don't think I specifically do, but he was the one helping me. And I'm not subtle.
If I
Yeah,
was helping her,
images.
I probably would have seen what the coins look like, so I would probably say what they are if I knew.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a history check.
Oh boy.
This is when we find out that the paladins have their own secret currency.
You don't recognize it either, Falcrum.
I love your Fulcrum.
Fuck my life with these rolls.
You and Kayla both get to start your own fan club.
They look familiar, but I just can't place it.
Very exclusive.
Note bag.
Very exclusive club that no one wants to join.
You don't
Wouldn't
join,
be the
you're
first.
forced into it.
But either way, the pile of bodies I'm putting outside, I'm not putting right near the door. I'm putting it a good distance away from the door because I'm going to burn these bodies as well.
Do they have any other cool stuff?
Just money.
Any other stuff that Cat would be like, ooh, mine.
Basically, is anything else shiny?
I like not shiny things
I
too,
know.
though.
I know. I just like to imagine you're like a bird.
But
Basically,
shiny
strip them
is
down for
the-
anything that has any worth whatsoever.
She does for sure.
Or even if it just looks cool.
Let me check.
I still have clay from the asylum, okay? It doesn't have to be worth anything.
Monetary value isn't really the requirement.
I'm checking right now.
And
I
a
will.
bunch of oak coal from the mine carts that we were just in.
Oh god, I
I'll
forgot
wait
about the
till
minecarts.
you're done with that, and then I have a question.
Well, no. Actually, no, that's fine. On one of them, you would find a necklace,
Ooh.
and I mean, different people have different kind of familiarities with the different kind of gods or deities that people follow. In this kind of day and age, not a lot of people really follow them zealously. There's just kind of little temples here and there that people go to, just for blessings type of thing. There's not any big grand orders of different faiths or anything. And this person has a necklace that all of the kind of primary kind of deities of the kind of pantheon within this continent can be found. You're guessing this was kind of one of the more kind of polytheistic people that just kind of gave worship to every deity, kind of similar to how Greeks used to do things. Whereas you had the whole pantheon and you just kind of prayed to all of them. So you have a necklace of all of the deities. And then what was your question, Kit?
I wanted to ask, can we kind of tell what they were doing in here? Does it is there, I don't know, maybe writings on the walls or on the ground, or were they just chilling? Why were they here?
Well, they seem
wondering
to
the
just
same
be,
thing.
They seem to just be chilling. As I mentioned before, by the fire, there was a couple crate boxes that you found that you could see were already open and had some food and water inside. There was also a chest that nobody has donated.
Oh, I'd like to go do something with that.
Me
I was
too.
gonna say, high and low detective Co. You're inspecting corpses. We are
Oh,
just...
I love the laughter. Right.
I'd like to check the chest for traps.
All right. Make a investigation check. This is not a very high DC. I'll tell you that right away.
I was gonna say, can I help
Oh.
her investigate the chest? Never mind, she don't need it. We're good. Everything's fine.
As you get close to the chest, and go to search it for traps, first thing you notice that there are absolutely no traps. It is locked, but before you can like touch the lock or start kind of looking for any like more kind of hidden traps that might be like in like the interlocking parts of the chest, the chest starts kind of moving. Like there's something alive inside.
So just to be clear, something in the chest is alive, not the chest is alive.
The chest itself is not alive. Something
Okay.
inside the chest is moving. That is moving the chest.
Like a lot, or just kind of like rumbling it around a little bit?
Kind of like something that's kind of like struggling to reposition.
Okay, but it's not like the chest is like full on like shuffling around the floor. Like
No, it didn't stand up and walk away. No.
Also, how
It
big
sounded
is
like
that
the chest
chest?
is moving.
It's a pretty decent sized chest.
Can I just like tap against it, like knock against it a couple of times?
Sure. You tap against it, and it stops moving.
Hello?
I wouldn't see any of this. I'm dragging bodies outside.
Yeah, you're busy over there. You say hello, and then you hear a voice in your mind say, "Hello?"
Oh.
You don't sound like the ones that captured me. Who are you?
It's a friend! Sorry.
Oh god, I hate it when people do this.
I can see Ruby like definitely stiffen up, probably in a familiar way for like when we contact her.
Yep.
I just look over at her like, "Are you good?"
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what aliases do I have? What are my names? Who am I? I try to think back to them. And I just say, my name's Flair. Anything happen?
Flair?
Who are you?
My name is Nezbit. Are you the Flair?
Okay.
Like looking like she's trying to pull a muscle in her brain, talking to this thing. And then she just goes really still all of a sudden.
Just watching this interaction of staring at a chest like, the fuck?
Depends. Flair who?
I don't think I ever got your last name. Are you of the High and Low Detective Co.?
I swear to God, if we found the Chosen, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh no.
Does the voice sound familiar?
It does not sound familiar.
Okay.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on Ruby? So I can be privy to this conversation?
I mean, yeah, to get her surface thoughts.
I mean, I feel like these are pretty much her surface thoughts are, "Hello, my name is Flair."
And then shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think this is really deep in her subconscious. This feels pretty on the nose.
It's all panic all the time.
I would really appreciate it if you left me out of this box.
Do I hear the voice talking to her?
Since it's not her thoughts, I don't think so, but I would
Well,
know
I mean,
for
I
sure.
don't know. That's why I'm kind of I'm curious.
Well, it kind of depends. Is like, it kind of depends on like Ruby's thought process. Is Ruby the type of person that would like hear someone speak and then just kind of like analyze what they're saying before responding?
Yes.
Then I would say you would not hear the voice, but you would like see Ruby's thoughts, think back what the person is saying to her.
Yeah, you're basically hearing like her thought of like running through all of the people that you all met when we were in Orana. Like that's what's on the forefront of her mind.
Yeah, Ruby will
Trying
definitely
to remember meeting a Nezbit.
Ruby will feel. Kit will sort of, not to interrupt, but she'll just kind of try and like, sort of just like gentle, like, hello, I am here, all is well, don't worry, you're not alone, even though I know this is really uncomfortable for you. Like, just trying to put out good vibes, like, don't worry, I'll help keep your brain safe.
Wait, they said Nezbit, right?
Nezbit, yeah.
Okay. So I found a Fizznat in my notes, and I just wanted to double check. That was from the Weird Forest. I whisper to Kit. Be ready.
Her eyes are just kind of shifting between you and the box.
Around this time, Kat, you would find a key.
I just hold it up. I found a key.
Can I see that?
That I found a key? I think so.
I mean, she's outside. I don't know if I guess you probably hear her, but she did yell.
To say my perception has recently gotten a little bit of a bump. So.
Oh, it did?
Oh yeah, I took skill expert as my feat.
So what is that up to you now? Was it 21?
22.
22.
Nice.
To my passive perception, yeah.
Got it.
Very nice.
I will be ready with a great axe in case something makes a hostile action.
Yeah, Ruby just kind of like quietly signals people to come over. Very intentional in not saying names.
Mm-hmm.
I go over. Well, as soon as I see the box, I'm like, oh. No. Oh.
Yeah, I just Ruby hands out like a wink motion immediately, and she's like, fine.
Oh.
Hello, are you still there?
Hello.
You put on hold.
Yeah, put him on hold. Yes, we found the key. Just give me a moment.
Ah, thank you.
I don't trust this, but
it's a box.
There's something in the box.
I come back in to get another body.
Holds key a little bit up higher. Shouldn't we open it then if there's something in the box?
Do any of us recognize the name Nezbit?
Well, she hasn't told you the name yet, I don't think.
Oh, I thought she would have said it in her head at some point.
Yeah,
so that's why.
Yeah, I think that Kit would have caught it in my thoughts.
Okay, that's fair then. Then Kit, you would not recognize the name Nezbit.
I'd say out loud. Anybody recognize Nezbit?
Going through the list of associates I know in the back of my head, like,
Not knowing the
Right.
context, when I hear that, I wouldn't probably recognize the name, so I'd still continue carrying the body.
Huh.
Sure.
I know a Ned. I don't know if I know a Nezbit though.
Ned.
Nezbit.
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 Ned's bits.
Oh.
Although he was a
Had
carpenter.
to make it weird.
What I'm here
Although-
for.
All right, I'm gonna motion for everybody to just like take a couple of steps back, and then I'm gonna open the chest.
I cast guidance on Ruby before she opens
Okay.
the chest, and then back up, kind of. Not as far as everyone else because I want to see what's in the box.
Sure.
Well, I just
back up
want
like
to.
a schmidge.
I'm gonna just be ready over here with the great axe in case we need to lop a motherfucker's head off.
I look over at B, who's probably like still asleep, standing up. I'm like, B, move.
All right.
No, I walked over. Now I'm just closer, falling asleep
Okay.
on the wall closer.
So you unlock the chest, and you go to open it. As it opens, the first thing that hits you is just a wave of stench,
Ew.
almost like the strong, pungent smell of like a dead body.
Ugh. Oh, this isn't gonna
And-
go good for us.
Great.
This man has not bathed, or he's already dead.
And as you kind of flip the lid up, you can see first thing you notice are a pair of long horns coming out of like a furry kind of mesh. And as the figure kind of goes to stretch and stand up out of the chest, you see a fiendish looking goat-faced creature. Its fur heavily matted, its goat face covered with like blemishes and boils. Below its goat head, it kind of transitions more into kind of like a pale humanoid skin. Before a long kind of leathery tail with thick spines coming off of the tip kind of whips around, ending with a pair of cloven hooves that it stands on and steps out of the chest. And he says, "Ah, that is much better."
You know,
Mm.
Cat just holds out her hand, like, okay, give me something now.
Like swat her arm.
You're behind me.
Yeah, I can reach around you.
Raises other hand.
You know, I don't think we've actually met. I feel like I'd remember a face like yours.
No, we haven't. I've just heard of you.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Well, you
I mean, I
didn't
guess
hear
I
anything.
know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he
This-
said it out loud.
this
when
is
he stood
purely
up. Never mind.
telepathic.
No, yeah, we're just I mean, he
Cool,
has
cool,
to have
cool,
heard of
cool.
us because he said hi and low detective co.
Mm.
So I know he's telling the truth, and I'm still not talking out loud.
Unless he pulled it from your brain, man.
I don't know. How tall?
Not that tall. It's a medium creature. I'd say like maybe like somewhere between 5 feet and 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so shorter than me.
He's a little hunched over. Can't tell if that's naturally hunched over or just from being in a chest for so long.
I'm like trying to place what type of creature he might be.
Yeah, same.
You can make either a nature or religion check.
Imagine being a
Oh, they're
druid
the
proficient in
same.
nature.
guidance.
Oh yeah, I gave you guidance.
Nice.
Religion would make more sense given.
Yeah. And Malkier, I would say that you would actually have advantage on them.
Okay. Because ill rigor.
Concern.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, concerned.
Cat and Malkier, both of you could tell that this guy is a demon.
Oh. Okay.
This is a kind of like a demon of disease called a Bulazau.
Oh yeah.
Spelling, please.
Bulezau.
Ooh, don't
DA.
forget I remember how to spell that.
Oh. Yeah.
With a 17, would I have also gotten that?
Oh, you
I
got
was-
17?
I
Oh,
was-
that's
I
right. I
had
didn't see it
guidance.
before. Yes, you would have also gotten that. Then.
Okay.
Noted.
I'll say to them. So, what exactly were a group of the? Oh no, now I don't remember the name of the Paladin Order.
Knights of the Scale.
That's no.
Nope.
That
That's a different order.
was
Different order. Different paladins.
No, Guardians of Light.
The galaxy. Oh.
The Guardians of Light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guardians of Light. Ah, see?
Ew.
I don't need my notes. So I say back. So what was a group of fucked up Guardians of Light doing with a demon in a box? And how was a box holding you?
Are you?
There's
Are you speaking out loud though?
Nope. Not at
Okay,
this
then
point.
I'll say out loud. Why were you in a box?
This is a fair. That makes sense.
Nobody said anything.
He looks between the two of you, and he speaks telepathically to everybody in the immediate area. So everybody but Felcrum and Casper, because I don't know where
Mhm.
Casper is right now. He isn't today. He says, "Well, as I tried to explain to them, I'm not exactly what they wanted. They thought I was some kind of strange, corrupted goat man. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's kind of like some kind of plague going on around here.
Yeah, we've
they,
noticed.
kind of
They-
noticed.
they thought I was some kind of new, like,
Mutation?
intelligent form of corrupted being and was planning on taking me back to their citadel for testing, but they wouldn't listen to what I had to say, and they put me in this box. As for why I wasn't able to break out, it was it was a very sturdy box, and
He was just
I'm not-
rolling like
Oh
shit
no,
into
I
the
love him now.
I'm not exactly the strongest of demons. My whole thing is kind of jumping around and stabbing people with my tail.
We
I can
helped
respect,
you,
I can respect
so
that.
you're not gonna stab us, right? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you freed me from the box.
My question: how did you get here? Or is that a long story?
Well, I mean, like, how did I get to this town?
Sure.
I mean,
I-
demons aren't like native here, right? As far
Right.
as like Valkyr, like how did you?
I walked? I don't understand what you're asking.
We
I look Clover at Malcolm. I'm like, are you trying to ask him how he got to this like plane?
Yeah. This is not typically normal. Like, most demons get here via summoning, I think.
Oh, yes. That's what you meant. Yes, I was
Yeah.
summoned by my master.
Who's that?
And can you tell us who that is?
Hold on. I don't remember if I gave this guy a name yet.
Honestly, your master and us might have some common goals. Depends on what his plan is, the least.
Well, I don't dare to speak his name. He is, the Prince of Netherspace.
A prince of nether space?
Does this ring any bells?
Well, I was gonna say, does
What
the
a
nether space
title.
ring a bell?
Mike, I don't want
It's
to.
like, damn, I want that title.
Mike, I don't want to go to space again.
Well, if anybody would like to try and remember what nether space is, they can make a either religion or arcana check.
All right, I'm in.
You went to school for this?
I
Nice.
did. I went to college.
While everybody's rolling, Felcrum walks in, sees what's going on, and asks, "What the fuck is going on now?" Because he hasn't heard any talking
for
yet.
5 minutes.
He's been.
I
taking care of
lean
the dog.
around real quick and I say, "This is
Hey.
Nezbit."
I also
Fulcrum,
went to college.
Nesbit, Fulcrum.
Oh, I haven't been giving him any names, but nice job.
He's heard a few now. He's heard B. He's heard.
That's your own choices.
Yeah, real names and demons aren't really.
Or Ruby's paranoid.
That's Faye. You gotta be more worried about Faye.
No, I think it's both.
Honestly, most creatures.
All right. So it would be. Let's see. Ruby, Kit, Casper, and B. All of you would have a general understanding of what the Nether is. It is the kind of. It's what people theorize. It's what people theorize. What remains of the outer planes after the convergence, because
Hey, you really love this word convergence.
yeah, well, it's like the big thing. It's the beginning of recorded time on this world. It's believed that the prime material plane wasn't the only plane that was affected by the convergence, and though the material plane is still kind of, for the most part, stable, the outer planes were less successful, with the deaths of the old gods that used to rule the outer planes, that names have been lost to pre-convergence history. All of the outer planes have since kind of devolved into a unstable chaos. Cat, because you were the only one that rolled higher than 20, you would know that leading arcanists have started referring to this as nether space, because through studying the sky, they've learned that the outer planes seem to be they seem to be kind of a, like, populating a asteroid field that is outside of the material plane. A asteroid field that just kind of like circulates around the system that this planet is part of. And so they started referring to it as nether space instead of just the nether.
It makes sense that I know it's the sky.
Yeah, it's the sky.
Yeah, I tap on using telepathy. I like tap on Kat's mind to like telling her what I remember. to see
I
if
will
she-
also share with you. Yeah, it's like the sky is like an asteroid belt and blah blah. Everything Mike said.
all of a sudden I'm like remembering that class. I'm like, oh.
I bet those clouds are in the way.
Ruby continues to think that she knows plenty without ever having to go to college.
Look at her now, I'm extremely intrigued.
Can you say what your master's purpose was here in these corrupted lands?
Well, he's not here himself. He
Yes.
sent me here, me and a few other of my kind. He heard that there was a plague going on here, and being immune to disease myself, I was the perfect scout to look around these diseased lands without being affected. He didn't want to know what would happen if one of my other fiendish brethren would fall prey to this corruption.
For the record,
Why-
we also don't want to know what happens.
Why does he
I mean, I want to know. I just don't want to see it.
why does he care about this corruption though? Just to know if others like you would be corrupted, or is there another reason?
Oh, he doesn't care about the corruption, he just knew it was happening. That's not my purpose here.
What's your purpose?
Well, my purpose is actually looking for you, Flair.
Me?
Yes.
I sort of peek over and
Yeah. Ruby just hears in her head. You're the chosen one.
How many people with telepathy are talking to me at once? Going to give Ruby a fucking aneurysm if you are not careful.
Chosen one.
Why are you looking for me?
Well, it seems that one of my master's chosen disciples was killed recently, and the last he heard, you were investigating the case before you
Oh, no.
mysteriously disappeared. So he sent me and a few of my other brethren across the continent looking for you,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and I'm the one
Oh.
that found you.
Lucky
Great.
you. And who are you? Who were you? Who was killed? I've been investigating a lot of things recently.
How did our funny little Nancy Drew side quest turn into this?
Well, see, to become one of the chosen, you must give up your identity before.
I don't like that word.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that C word. That C word is illegal.
I know, I said it, but I feel bad now.
And if you give up your sense of self, is there a particular title you take over?
Well, most of them just seem to refer to themselves as the chosen. I'm not sure why.
I'm gonna say to Kit, do we kill it?
It's like fingers are twitching.
Very uncomfortable with the energy in this room right now. Yeah, unfortunately, we had to move on without. We're hoping to find more information elsewhere.
Oh, where are you looking?
a little bit of everywhere. We spent some time in Ithaca and Exata, and when nothing came up, we decided to cross into the Western Kingdoms and take care of a few other errands along the way.
Do you think it might be some kind of political affair where one of the Western Kingdoms assassinated someone in his standing?
Could be. There's always machinations occurring in the Western Kingdoms.
That sounds oddly specific.
What? I mean, within Orana, the Chosen was shrouded in mystery. What do the Chosen do for the Prince?
Well, the Chosen that died, he wasn't given a mission to be there. He would to become a Chosen. You make kind of it's like a deal with the Prince. You get a fraction of the Prince's power, and you can choose what to do with that power. With the understanding that when the Prince calls on you, that you come to fight for him. So the Chosen that died was still in reserve. His actions in that city were entirely his own. However, now that he has been killed, the Master would like to know what has happened to his disciple, and if he can find who is responsible, he can bring swift justice to those.
That sounds oddly
Willpower
familiar.
to not just be like, we killed him, your turn.
That sounds oddly similar to my deal.
Technically, I guess we know for sure that, okay, out of character, at least we know for sure he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah,
part
that's
of
what I
this
was also
conversation.
thinking. Yeah.
The
Literally
only part of this
mentioned.
conversation I've enjoyed is hearing that he's actually dead.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Literally mentioned Nezbit. That sounds a little familiar to my deal with my deity.
Come back to that.
Are you saying this too, Nezbit?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, the Chosen sounds a little bit familiar to what I did with the Spader.
Oh, you are a follower of Despader.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of his ill-riggers.
I see. Well, no hard feelings.
Is there something that I should
What?
know?
Hard feelings about what?
Watches where he pulls out a weapon or something. No hard feelings. Stab.
Nothing personal, kid stabs.
Somebody keep both eyes on that tail.
Yeah.
Well, you see, being the Prince of Netherspace, he is the ruler of all of Netherspace. Despotter being one of the revolting warlords, he has come to blows with the Prince on several occasions.
I mean,
however,
that's fair.
so far, the Prince has won every altercation. That's
That
why
doesn't
I said
surprise me.
No hard feelings. As your,
I mean, to be fair, it was kind of like I knew what I was signing up for.
well, all right then.
Blaming on me.
Such an enigma.
So you're saying that the prince is trying to find the killer of his disciple in order to, enact revenge, ask some questions, a pat on the back, like what?
Make a deal, like.
They just
Well, that's interesting. I assume his motivations are of vengeance, as any attack on the chosen disciples is in itself an attack on the prince. However, I
Yeah.
suppose because he does take power and ruthlessness into great esteem, if the killer of the disciple was able to prove themselves to the prince, he might offer them the same deal. I'm not sure. That's purely up to the prince.
Kit will hear. I want stuff.
That's not at all
Only
damning at all.
Kit.
Yeah, no.
Only
Cat's
Kit.
like, I want. This is the problem with. See, lust and greed both toe a very different line in terms of wanting things. And it's really, as I think about it more and more with every session we play, a really bad thing that we've related to wanting similar things, but just for slightly different reasons.
What if it's a case of self-defense?
Yeah, what if it's a case of self-defense?
I saw a lot of things at the scene that may have indicated that the culprits may have been provoked, or at least felt like they needed to act in self-defense.
Once again, I guess it would be up to the prince's discretion what he would do with those people. If he found that they were completely backed against a corner and just happened to defeat the chosen disciple, he might give some leniency. However, he's not one for drawing things out, so he'd probably prefer just to end it and be done with it than to go through like the whole process of like a trial and witnesses.
Like
I said, swift justice, not long drawn out justice.
And one thing is, I don't blame him on that one.
I can't blame him either.
Real shame that I don't have telepathy.
Don't,
And-
well, look who's gonna come join the club.
And I never will.
I'm gonna ask Nezbit, what was the prince's title before he became the prince of the, of
Nether
the other
space.
space? Because obviously the Nether hasn't been around forever. So what was he before?
How does one get to rule the Nether space?
That's another question. I'm just kind of curious what he was known for before he became the prince.
Well, before he was the Prince of Nether Space, he was actually immortal. He lived on the land, just like all of you, before finding out that his father was the king of Nether Space and ascended to the Nether to take his rightful place on the throne. There was like this whole conflict with an usurper. His father was killed. He had to flee, live amongst the mortals for a while before coming back to rule in his father's stead.
Power struggle, deniers of nobility stuff, that sort of thing, yeah.
Exactly. With the Nether space, things are constantly changing. People are constantly at war with each other. someone was able to bring several of the warlords together against the King of Netherspace and defeat him, who has now since been defeated by the prince.
Huh.
Noted. Noted.
Wouldn't he then technically be the king of the nether space? Or king of nether space? If the old king died and then he took his, you know.
I feel like at this
Or-
point
or
that
is
is
this
just
the
like a
title of
preference.
prince just kind of stuck.
I think it's like when you're like recognized nobility as to whether or not people consider you like actually king or not. Or it could just be he prefers the title of prince, like, you know, how some people would say Prince of Darkness over like King of Darkness. Maybe it just sounds sexier.
I've never really thought about it.
It's just like, huh.
We can go see him and ask him.
I mean, it's all personal branding to a degree.
So you want us to find who's responsible for taking out the Chosen in order to bring them to justice? To the prince.
Oh, no, I was sent to find out what happened to you and find out what you know, and then I would report back to my master, and he would find the people responsible and take care of it himself.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna say in Kit's head again then, so we gotta take him out, right?
The cat, I'm just like, let's wait and see what happens. I have a plan.
Because if we don't, the guy is gonna come after us. Okay, you got this.
Curiosity, just trying to put a couple of threads together. Does one of the princes chosen go by the masked macaque?
That name does sound familiar, but if they go by a name other than the Chosen, then they wouldn't be a Chosen. That is specifically, it's no
Can I
one
give you
is
a visual?
no one is forcing them to do it. Yet for some reason, all of the Chosen go by the name Chosen. I don't know why.
Interesting. I've just
God, there's multiple. It's just
There-
fully
I'm
clicked.
I'm just realizing this. It's also
Yeah.
like where these fuckers come from
Yeah.
in there's the skit. I fucking hate you, Mike, so much.
It could have been a totally different one that we killed.
I'm just clicking in now. I'm
Yeah.
like, because there's technically multiple people play the character in the skits. I'm oh man, how did I not think of this sooner? That's
Fucking-
one.
Fucking bad.
Oh no. Oh, I should have considered this.
It's just Infernal
Got
Batman.
played.
It's Infernal Batman.
No, I know exactly who it is. It's not Infernal Batman. Oh god.
I was just curious. He's from the reports I've been able to gather, he has some odd abilities, and as I've never really interacted with any of this before, just trying to connect a few things. He may be worth investigating, though.
I'm not gonna lie, my coworkers would have a field day asking you questions.
The masked macaque. What?
Would you like a description? I can give you one, very detailed, in fact.
Oh, okay, sure.
I've gotten real up close and personal with him. Kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. I'll proceed to give him as closely a detailed description as I can remember of the masked macaque.
Okay.
After my multiple encounters with him in person.
When he finishes describing him, I'll just turn into him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll let him describe first to be polite, and then I'll turn into him.
So as Malkir is as Malkir is describing the mass macaque, you can see the lines on the goat face are like getting kind of more scrunched, almost like he's like recognizing who he's describing, but he's like not quite there yet. Almost like he doesn't want to recognize it. And then as Cat just straight up turns into the masked macaque, you watch as Nezbit leaps 15 feet in the air into the rafters and hisses at you.
I
just-
change back.
We don't like him much either.
Yeah.
I was
I tried
just
to
giving you the visual.
I put myself in front of my sister and looking up at him.
I will say, I have tried to stab him multiple times. He's eluding me, still.
Who you just described and who you just showed his image to me, that is the savior of the heavens, Ban Shito.
Jesus Christ! It's the good guy. It is the good guy. Oh, it's the best guy. Oh no!
It's the Boy Scout himself.
Real quick for context clues. Enemy of Nether Space? Question mark.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that the friend of the heavens definitely ain't the friend of the Nether.
I could safely say me and him, very opposite ends of the spectrum.
Well, it's actually very odd that you would suspect him because, well, much like all of the nether space, the heavens lie within the nether space.
That respectfully, that doesn't make much sense.
Oh, that is very strange. I guess it's technically
Well,
an
as
outer
I was,
plane.
yeah, it's an outer plane. Well, it's not just the lower planes; it's all of the outer planes.
Yeah.
So, lower, upper, lawful, chaotic, they're all up there.
Wait, and then the prince rules all of them?
So he says.
I mean, it could be his section in the space, which is like, you know,
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
governable space of that place, you know.
I look up at Nezbit. Can you just confirm whether or not you like this guy or not?
I sort of like gesture at him hissing up in the rafters, like.
I mean,
hello.
Depending on that answer, I may have some follow-up questions of some other people we have encountered that you may want to know the location of.
yeah, we might have some more bodies.
It is complex.
Okay.
Being as he is a being of the heavens, I am naturally inclined to hate him.
Uh-huh.
However, the prince and he have teamed up in the past.
I don't like that. Personally. That doesn't feel right to me.
Hey Mike.
Yes.
Back in Orana, during the house fire, was I the only one that saw the orc with wings, or did somebody else? Did any changeling also see orc with wings? That's also the same guy as, I keep mixing him up with somebody else, but I know we saw him in...
I've also personally seen the orc with wings.
I also feel like I saw him again, and I can't remember where, and I can't remember who else saw him.
During the corruption of the city.
Right.
Yeah, he came to save people.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late, as he fucking tried to save I was trying to make sure that fucking Casper didn't die.
Right?
Yes, you've run into him several times. Once in Orana and once in
Actually, once in plainclothes too.
Exoda.
I think.
it would have been Exoda, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna gesture to the changelings and describe the person I'm talking about.
This time I will change.
Please don't overreact. I'm just trying to put some things together. Do you know this person? Or know of this person?
Wow, you've really met some interesting people. Not only have you run into the savior of the heavens, you've also run into the hand of death.
The hand of death.
Wait, what's his
Great.
act? Do you have an actual name and not the title?
I believe he goes by the name Matthias.
Yes,
motherfucker.
that sounds familiar.
Yep.
Yeah, that checks out.
No, boy.
You wanted us to... Wait, what's the Casper? You wanted us to kill him?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Malkir. Like, your request is any more extreme?
Yeah, you asked us to kill. You were asking us to take care of the savior of the heavens.
That was before I knew he was the savior of the heavens. I still want him dead.
Well, it sounds like Casper's just learning this too.
We don't have time to unpack all of this.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
had
just...
a nickel for every time.
Well, you
I have 3 nickels.
You might be about to have 3 nickels. Can I describe the... It was an elf that captured B and I, right? My notes are not very clear on who that was.
Not really an elf.
Just remember him being fast.
Yeah, he was just real quick. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. They weren't an elf. I'll tell you that. They might have had like some elf-like features, but for the most part, they were just like a very kind of like androgynous figure with like blue hair, and it was kind of hard to tell how old they actually were.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just describe that person.
Yeah, we can't change into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll give my best description that I can.
I would have to like detect your thoughts, go in there real deep to get the mental image, and then I could.
All right. So now that we're just going off descriptions, I'll roll for this guy to see if he can recognize that. I'll say, yeah, this would be like wisdom. I'll roll it above board for you guys.
Come on, Nezbit.
I believe in you, Nezbit.
Yeah,
Okay.
buddy.
That was a natural 19.
Nice.
The sweet -1.
Yeah.
We love you,
Says-
Nezbit.
Says,
Do we?
I like Nezbit.
I mean, I do too, but I'm scared.
I'm indifferent.
I'm
I
not-
still don't know what's going on.
I'm kind of defaultly inclined to like Nezbit, considering, devil,
Because
demon.
he doesn't like the Max
Demon.
Macaque.
That too. That's also a win in his book.
Does he recognize this one too?
Wait.
Then
he kind of like shakes his head and is like, "My lord, you also know Remy the Tempest,
oh,
king of the
Jesus.
monsters?"
Oh,
Tempest
Great.
makes a lot more sense now. Oh, his name was Remy.
That's a
I didn't-
cute name, though.
I didn't realize that Remy, where I put Remy-Mayor, is also the person that arrested us. I should have made that more clear in my notes.
I'm sorry. Did his parents hate him for naming him Remy?
Remy's a cute name.
That's not a bad name. Okay.
Sounds like the name of a rat.
oh my, get out of here.
The best
Remy.
rat.
Remy, getting a Frenchman.
I'm starting to have a lot of concerns.
Should we?
into Ruby's head, I'm like, why the fuck have we met so many people?
I think back to her, and why were we all arrested by them?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
B, yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
You know what?
So-
Actually,
The conversation.
you know what? Yes, we did a little bit of B&E. I don't think that was worth going to an insane asylum for,
Yeah.
and I stand by that opinion.
I mean, I know what I did.
We didn't even steal anything.
No, we found that.
We weren't even good burglars.
Stuck.
No, we broke in. We tried to escape. Got arrested by a man named the Tempest. Of course, we weren't going to outrun him.
Yeah, that's fair.
So fast.
Do you?
Why?
Oh my gosh.
Nezbit, would you like to come down and have a drink? I think we have a long story for you.
Do we?
Yeah, I imagine the rest was looking at Malkir like,
No.
what story?
As to how... I mean, I would like to tell you how I fucking ran into the savior of the heavens.
I don't know if Nezbit. Do you care?
I mean, I'll happily hear whatever information you'd like to share with me. I will have to pass on that drink. Being a being of disease, alcohol and I don't exactly commingle well.
Ah, disinfected, yeah.
That is so unfortunate, and I am very sorry, and I will drink in your honor.
Of course you will.
Ruby acting like she needs an excuse.
Yeah. Ruby's like, maybe now I break out the good wine.
She's thinking about it. This is
Yeah,
a
you know
lot
what?
to process.
I would let her. Do all
Well,
how many quick question, how many chosen are there?
Oh,
I don't like
That-
that.
that I don't know what the exact number is.
Oh.
Estimate for me, Nezbit.
yeah, give us a rough number.
Or at least like a upwards of X.
At
Like, I'm feeling
least
this.
6?
I'm feeling minimum 6, maximum like 12 to 14.
So here's the thing. Technically, there is only ever one chosen at a time.
Oh.
But...
However,
No,
Be-
never mind, it's a however.
because they technically come from another dimension, there is an infinite amount of them waiting for their turn.
I knew it.
Alright, Doctor Strange.
So at least
So if
6.
we... yeah, at least 6.
I can't.
I'm just...
I just
Do they all are they all sort of the same in terms of what they stand for, how they, the things they believe in when they're not, called upon by the prince, like when they're just doing whatever they feel like doing?
Not always. Some of them are a bit more morally inclined to help people. Some of them use their gifts for darker means. The prince doesn't really care what they do with the powers he gives them, as long as they all come to him when he needs them most.
they don't like somehow like hive mind and like share memories and thoughts and stuff, right? That'd be weird.
I don't believe so.
Okay, cool.
So you're saying we could get lucky with the next one? So we're off the hook with this one.
I don't think we're off of anything. I think somehow we're more on the hook than we were before. We went from just trying to convince the city, a city, that we did not kill him, to needing to convince a demon and the Prince of Nether Space
Listen,
that
there's
we
also the
cannot kill him.
option. There's also the option where we, it's not so much we convince him we didn't kill him. We could fess up to it and then get ourselves a really sweet job with the Prince of Nether Space.
Listen,
If
I've been thinking.
they
I've
decide
been
not to
thinking
kill
it.
us.
I have also been thinking
I've been
it.
thinking it since the moment he said that there was the possibility,
Yeah.
like 40 minutes ago. I was like,
I'm
so
not
you're
gonna lie.
telling me I can get in with a prince? Hmm.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, exactly.
Saying there's a chance.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Prince of Nether Space being an addendum to this beta is, probably an interesting deal. You know?
Hey, Malkier, I don't think you're getting it.
Yeah, something tells me you're just gonna be there.
I think you're getting swift death.
Or just ignored. One of the two.
I'm curious. Do you mind if I ask all of you a question?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Go for it. We've asked you plenty, honestly.
Kid's eyebrow just goes up.
Have any of you come into contact with a woman who, much like the prince, makes deals with people?
Does she moonlight as a therapist?
I don't think so. She's actually usually pretty apathetic, I believe. She doesn't care for most things.
It sounds so familiar.
I know we've met so many people. I don't remember.
Could it be? No.
Does that sound familiar to me, Mike?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
Does it sound
That's what I
familiar to
thought.
all of us?
Feltrum,
Balana?
as he describes the woman, you instantly recognize her as the high priestess of the
Ooh.
Guardians of Light, who, when you lied dying at the hand of the other knights, she made a deal with you,
Ooh.
giving you the power to kill the other knights.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Just looks Falcom like. Should we? Should I be
I'm sorry.
concerned?
I'm starting to think we're not the bad guys here.
You know,
I've honestly lost
We're just
track at this
we're
point.
the bystanders at this point. We're really not. Yeah, we're really not. We're not the problem, honestly.
I mean,
It's not-
honestly, all villains are the heroes of their own story.
look, I'm just trying to commit some war crimes, murder, and arson.
Minus that guy, but
Yeah, he actually enjoys
he
it.
just likes to kill.
Yeah, that guy. He's kind of with us, but
Yeah, I would describe to him the high priestess and say, yeah, sounds familiar to me.
Fascinating.
Is this,
At some
is-
at some point or another, you've all come into contact with one of them, or I guess in the prince's case, his disciples.
is this
And
good?
what does that mean?
Like,
I don't know. It's just it's fascinating.
so wait, are all these people that we've met similar on scale to power as the prince,
Well,
or at least importance-wise, I guess as well?
I mentioned that and he kind of like groans when he says the savior of the heaven, and the prince. They worked together in the past. All 5 of them were actually part of the same group.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ!
god.
the fucking Nether Space Justice League over here.
The war for Nether Space threatened to come down on this planet, and they rose to fight against it and
Ugh.
stop it before it could take over the planet.
Seems like we're all tied together in more ways than one at this point.
I'm not gonna lie. That
Okay.
sounds. This. Ugh. The goodness I'm hearing out of this is making my heart groan. Ugh.
It's very dangerous for you.
I was gonna say, I was like, you realize that you would also be dead, like had you wouldn't be able to like go murder and pillage if they hadn't done what they did.
Okay, but how come? What? Well, I mean, I get they just happened. Whatever. Don't mind me. I don't know how to words.
Look, I'm just saying, the Arbiters of Anguish would like to, instill anguish and terror on people. And this doesn't sound like anguish and terror. It doesn't like justice. I hate it.
Can you think of why a bunch of random people would come into contact with us and that we would then end up together?
It's a little weird, not gonna lie.
I will make a roll.
You know what? He's a demon. Why am I, or a devil? I
Can-
never remember which ones they
Demon.
are. Demon,
Can
thank
I-
you.
Yeah.
Why do I care whether or not he knows that we committed a crime? He's a demon.
Because we're scared of his master.
We're mostly scared of the repercussions of his
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about our crimes against the Chosen. I'm
Oh,
talking about
boy.
our crimes in general.
He has
yeah, I don't
no
care about that
idea. You see,
Ugh.
like, the gears start turning, and he's just like, I don't know, fate?
Hit him with the destiny card.
You don't think they would have a reason to target particular people? Get
Well-
them all in one place for one reason or another?
Did they target you?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. They're
Well, I
the
was-
reason we all
We
ended
all
up in the
did.
same.
Yeah.
They're the reason we all ended up in the same place and met each other. And
Yeah.
that seems like just too much of a coincidence to me.
Yeah, because honestly, what I was doing seemed like small potatoes to the savior of the heavens.
Okay, well compare what you were doing to what B and I were doing, and we're the real small potatoes.
We were just doing
Yeah, for
science.
real.
Look, I'm just
My
saying.
sister, like, we did a little more than science. But okay.
Look, I'm just saying, saving the heavens seems a bit larger scale than preventing a war crime.
Okay, but a war crime's pretty bad.
I was just gonna murder an official and burn their crops and their food stores.
B and I didn't even do
To
anything!
start a war, by the way.
Wait, did you successfully complete your murder that you were planning on to start a war?
Didn't complete the murder, but I did burn their food stores and their crops.
You gotta have it done.
No,
But wait-
like that were the props.
But why would they send you to an asylum for that? Wouldn't that
Why
just be like?
Why were B and I sent to an asylum for breaking and entering?
Yeah, it's mostly how we ended up where we ended up. That's the real question.
I know how mine ended up. That was a government cover-up.
Okay,
I
look-
got sent to an asylum because I won a music competition.
yeah, I look back up at Nezbit. We met in an asylum after we all committed varying levels of crime. Some of us more petty crime than others. Some of us some unsuccessful petty crime. And I guess one of us no crime? I don't necessarily believe there was no crime involved, but that's my own opinion.
Me? Crime? Yeah,
I was gonna
right.
say, if you're talking about Casper, there was definitely crime. He's
There was-
literally the crimiest of us all.
There was
Wasn't a crime to
identity
me, it was
theft.
justice.
There was insurance fraud.
Oh yeah, he's definitely committed some
His was
real
collar
estate.
crime, but
Yeah.
it was still crime. But not really insane asylum worthy crime.
Exactly.
Really, there's only like 3 of us here. I feel like that probably should have been sent. Where we were sent.
I mean,
If
arguably,
anything, I belong as a spy master to the Lords, not in an insane asylum. Because I am fabulous at what I do.
Nice.
you are very good at what you do. Actually, if you're ever looking for work in that region,
As long as it pays.
I mean,
All right, we're getting off
we
track
pay.
here. Anyways.
Sorry.
What do you mean? I am
don't-
the main conversation.
As far as I know, none of them have an affiliation with. You say an insane asylum?
Yeah.
Bellevue Insane Asylum. It's in the mountains.
Yeah,
The mountains that I assume I know the name of, and I don't have the map up, so I don't know them.
Yeah, it's the I don't think I actually gave them a name, but the high ore mountains, which are right
Okay.
next to Orana.
yeah.
They're on the northern side of the mountains. Yeah. I don't know of any asylum. Usually, whenever they run into people, it's usually either the people die or change for the better. So I don't know what a need for an asylum would be. So
You know anything? I mean, do you know anything about a weird therapist?
I was
That
like,
was there?
cat. Turn into the doctor.
I turn into the doctor.
Do you know her?
I don't.
Just checking.
I say
Okay,
yes
she-
anyway.
She was our
fucking
therapist.
weird. She was weird.
We met in group.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I go through every single person.
Well, at the rate this is going, we'll probably find out that somebody
I
we've
just-
met.
I
It's
want to
like-
double check.
Wait, what about what's his face? No, he was nothing. I was gonna say you're lover boy guy.
Arthur?
God.
Aw,
Arthur.
Man, I miss you, Arthur.
I turn
When
into
those-
Arthur.
Don't.
when those were my biggest problems, man, that's what I miss.
Yeah. A guy with a guinea pig was the worst of your problems.
You don't miss Arthur. You miss how low stakes he was.
I miss my life when Arthur was around. Like, I miss what was going on at that time. The responsibility I had, you
I
know?
think Kit discovered love.
Nah.
Well, I don't recognize any of those people, unfortunately. I'd say if you're looking for reasons why you all came together, I would look at what you all have in common, which seems to be this asylum. Maybe
I don't know.
I don't want to go
maybe the
back.
asylum would know why you were there.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "Yeah, I'll answer your questions. You're free to go."
Here's the thing.
Maybe
we're
don't ask
definitely-
nicely.
We're
We-
definitely
we-
still supposed to be in that asylum.
We're definitely supposed to still be in a cell somewhere.
All right. Well, don't ask
Um,
nicely. Break in. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
We could break back in another time.
Look, I'm
yeah,
just saying. I
far
would.
away right now.
I would be down to air out some well-earned grievances toward the therapist.
Okay, we can't ask
wait,
questions
wait,
if you
wait.
kill everyone.
Wait. Is Is Kit's detect thoughts still up on me?
Yeah.
I'd
say
how
so.
long does it last? It's up to a minute, so no.
Oh, it
I
probably
mean-
would have been done by now. You guys
Hmm.
been talking for a while.
Dang.
Hmm.
I don't have any way of asking this. I have no way of checking myself against everybody else before I wreck myself.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna ask him if he knew anything about this weird rage that I go into.
Oh well,
I don't
I mean,
know if-
good news. I was gonna ask him about the sarcophagus. So,
That's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
is anybody in the group able to like make a little image Is that a spell anybody has?
Like a minor illusion.
Like a minor illusion?
I do not.
I can unleash hellfire and aggressively insult
if-
somebody.
I'll be right back.
Could I like use like my water skin or whatever and like pour some water and shape water into kind of? Oh, I guess that wouldn't work because
I
there's no
don't-
features. Yeah.
I don't think
Just
it would
water.
be detailed
Oh,
enough. for
wait
them
a
to be able to
second.
look
I'll pull out my clay. Mold. Give me a minute and start just like molding.
Why magic when you could just use clay?
When you can just do it. Okay.
As Cat
Actually,
is
Okay.
doing that, to help prompt why Cat would suddenly be doing this when I can't telepathically communicate with
you should
anybody.
do that first. Bring it up first.
I'm gonna say, so they found something underneath the asylum, and we escaped with it. And honestly, I feel like things have been kind of weird ever since. That's actually when I think things started being weird.
Weirder.
Oh, actually, I can do something. Haha, with my clay.
They
Colors
found,
appear.
they found this sarcophagus, we think.
I mean, it
below
was.
the asylum. We couldn't get it open. It
It
was
didn't
really
have any
weird.
seams.
Yeah, no seams.
No locks, no seams. It was weird.
I can only imagine what type of creature would be buried in something so small.
Oh, it was like,
it was big.
yeah, sorry, this is just a visual representation of
Oh!
sarcophagus, and I tell him what the actual dimensions were.
Ah. Yes, much more things can, many things can fit into that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. There's a sentence in there somewhere.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Words are hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's always how it is.
But I don't recognize the sarcophagus. I'm sorry.
Think that the prince might have any knowledge of it?
I could ask him.
Perhaps
I'll have to report back to him anyway, with everything that you've told me.
We don't have it anymore, obviously. That it's a big thing to try and lug around. We
Yeah.
sold it.
Where did you sell it?
It was in Arana. Who did we end up selling it to in Arana?
Llama Augusto?
Oh yeah, we did sell it. To
Yeah, Lady Llama.
Lady
Yeah.
Llama.
Lady Llama.
And yeah,
Llama Augusto. Okay.
I don't care about her. I'll drop her name.
Yeah.
I kind of liked her, but okay.
I mean, I'd care more about protecting Sniv than her, so...
True.
Honestly, she seemed like she was the type to stab us in the back.
Yeah,
Oh,
not convinced she didn't.
Yeah.
that's fair.
I will ask him though about like, is there any precedent for like beings being sent into like a unnaturally blind rage?
And making other people do it too.
That too.
That was really weird. I didn't enjoy watching that.
It was weird.
I know what you're asking, but ironically, I think there's actually like a fiend that has an ability like that. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, it's technically a monstrosity. So never mind. It
wouldn't be under his
Ne-
purview of knowledge.
it wouldn't be under his area of expertise because it's not a fiend. It's like, I'm sorry. Once again, not something that I've heard of.
It was weird, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
feel like sometimes weird things happen to us for not really any good explanation. Like we do something relatively mundane, and the repercussion that comes from it is odd.
I haven't had any of those.
You know,
What do you
instilling.
mean?
I mean, it hasn't happened in a bit, mostly because I've decided to stop actually offering my alcohol to people. But I tried to give Falcrum a drink once, and then he chugged it. And I feel like you said you didn't know you were, or something like that.
Couldn't know, but it tasted good.
It did taste good, but I was upset you drank the whole thing. You chugged like a whole bottle. It's very impressive, but it was like a compulsion, almost.
Yeah.
You have one of these strange abilities.
What?
How many of you have these strange abilities?
I mean, if it's an ability, I have no clue how to trigger it, or what does and does not make it happen. But it was Malkir that sent half the group into a blind rage during a fight.
Oh, I
Yeah.
really wanted a thing once, and then it worked, and I got it. And I was happy.
Like,
I don't remember what it was. No, I made someone else want it, and then they got it, and then I got it from them. I think.
If it's something cool, I'm sure I have it.
honestly, your ego might be it.
Did we notice anything strange about Casper's music when we were in Ithaca and Exata? Or
don't
were we gone? Were we dealing with other things in the city?
You noticed that his music was discordant and weirdly haunting.
And didn't like the entire city like flock to like listen to him on top of that roof?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, we did.
Yeah, Casper, that doesn't strike you as weird?
What? That droves of people would come to listen to me? No, that's pretty normal.
You're
Thanks.
right. I don't know why I asked.
Man's ego is bigger than fucking the world.
What a silly question.
You're right. My apologies. But you see what I mean? It's relatively mundane activities. Going to an extreme.
Mundane.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay, Casper.
Now you.
The activity, the
Now we
activity of
now we should
playing
learn it.
music is mundane. I did not say your particular music was mundane.
Maybe for the normal performer, yes.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Are
boy.
you sure that? And he points to Felcrum. You're the only one that's come in touch with the woman.
I've come in the touch of many women.
Oh,
Really think back because, well, she's been around for a while. I mean, they don't
Oh.
call her the immortal witch for nothing.
The immortal wit. Damn.
Does that ring
That
any
is so
bells?
And
So
she
fast.
wasn't this lady, and I turned into the therapist again.
God.
It's not the therapist.
Was it that fucking lawyer that got me out of?
Lawyer.
Lawyer?
you had a lawyer? Damn, I wish
Malkir,
we had gotten a lawyer.
every time, Malkir, you talk about what you did, I just come away with more questions I don't know how to ask.
I've been a lawyer once.
That doesn't surprise me.
I slept with a lawyer once.
Kit,
Also doesn't
done that
surprise me.
Yep.
can I search and maybe they made you like forget or something? You think?
That we met this woman?
And we just don't know? Because I don't know. Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, if you want to go ahead.
I will detect thoughts and then look through Kit and see
I'll
if I
let
can
her look
find-
deeper.
All right. How deep do you go?
I'm just want to look for this. I guess anytime we would have made some sort of deal with a woman that like fit the description.
Or just made a deal that
I'm
maybe is
sure-
like hazy.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah. I mean, we've grown up together anyway, so I feel like I know like a fair amount of stuff. So it's kind of like
She's like, let me just dodge away
One
from all
second.
the rain, all
Oh,
the sex
oh
stuff.
god, I don't want to see that again. No thanks, no thanks, no
God, not-
thanks.
Not
Here it
Rico
is.
and the boys.
There's a lot in there that she's got
Rico and the boys.
I know
like,
what to
oh,
avoid.
Rico, no.
Well, because you've used your detect thoughts already. So
Yeah,
I'll
I mean, I could cast it again, but yeah, you can use your free
yeah,
one.
but
So
I'll
go
just
ahead.
use my free one. Yeah, that's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have been like, check. But yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, when you go into like a computer file and like you search the entire file for this one bit of information.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like you do that. Like you're not looking at anything specific. You're just looking for this like vague memory of this woman that Felcrum described. And eventually, you do find it. You find it years in the past,
Oh shit!
Oh, jeez.
when you guys were still teenagers, when Kit set her sights on a particular
No.
boy
Oh my god, of course.
that at first didn't
Uh-huh.
seem to want anything to do with her.
Oh no, I forgot about this.
Kit.
No.
And it was only because of a woman that came through town that gave Kit some advice that she was able to ensnare this man.
Oh no. Oh man.
And as you're looking at that memory, it jogs something in your own mind.
Yeah.
The fog fades.
Even further back, when you were just a child and you first had your, like, the very beginning of your obsession with shiny thing.
Wanted to go to the circus.
When that woman passed through town once before, and you happened to be complaining to Kit about something shiny you wanted in the store window. And she happened to be walking by and asked you if you really want it so bad, why don't you ask it what it wants? And that was the first time that a trinket came to you.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
Oh, no!
I just go. I just like put my hands on Kit. Oh my gosh. We've met her
What?
twice.
Okay.
Or you've met her twice?
Technically, I've met her twice.
Yeah, you've met her twice. I've met her once though. First, but out of us two.
Kat, can you like turn into her so maybe the rest of us
I
can
turn
jog our
into her.
memories?
Shift. Does anybody else remember?
She look familiar to the rest of us.
Yeah. Great. Does his face ring any bells?
It does.
Oh.
Each of you, at some point in your life, has found yourselves struggling in what you want to do with your life. And she was there to help you. For Casper, it might have been when he was very early on in his musical teachings, when it didn't seem like anybody would want to come to his shows. She helped him so that people would start coming more often. For Malkier, it was when he was struggling to get into the academy, he just didn't seem to have the same fire that other warriors did. And she helped him with finding a way to embrace his rage. For Ruby, it's exhausting in your family's line of work, all the information that you need to collect. And it's a little easier when people are a bit inebriated. So she helped you get people over that edge. And as for B, well, B has always been a sleepy person. That's unsurprising. But what's really annoying is when people wake B up from her nap. And so, she gave B a way to stop those people from bothering her. By convincing them that maybe they should take a nap. Hard to wake
Yeah.
somebody up when you're asleep yourself.
Huh.
Right? That's a lot of information.
Huh.
Now I'm trying to remember. Was that the accident?
Maybe. It's all a bit hazy.
Granted, it caused a lot of accidents.
Does not surprise me.
Okay, but that just means like, how did that asylum know when like they get all of us? And
Because she was the therapist. No, I'm sure.
No, she wasn't.
No, it wasn't the therapist. It's the warden.
Well,
It's just perfect, right? It was right there.
So we've all come in contact with this witch.
You've all
Sounds
come in
like it.
contact with the witch, as well as the other members of their group.
Are they all? And that's sorry. Maybe I missed that connection. The rest of the group is all of the other people that arrested us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Correct.
Hmm.
So,
I take it the witch does not have a good relationship with the others.
no, they were all part of the same group that stopped the war from coming to this planet. They stopped death from coming across the land and bringing grief with it.
I'm just wondering why the witch would make deals with all of us.
Well, she makes deals with a lot of people. She's it's hard
Is
to
it?
explain.
Because these are very specific abilities, I should say, one way, shape, or form.
Well, I don't know a lot about her because of all the people of their group, she's the one that moves around the most. She's doesn't like to get tied down. But they're
Wait, she's part of their group? Oh.
yes, the 5 of them that saved the
Right.
the planet. They stopped the war, the death, and the grief from coming to this land. For that, people started referring to them as the 5 heroes of grief.
Hmm. And... Huh.
Yes, apparently, within mortal society, when someone is going through grief, they seem to go through different stages. So each of them seems to embody one of the stages, giving them power amongst measure.
Not me trying to remember the stages of grief.
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance.
All right.
I remember Majora's Mask.
That is not what I thought you were going to say when you started with I remember.
Yeah. Yes. The immortal witch, Cecilia. She is the hero of bargaining.
What are the others?
Well, the savior of the heavens.
Everybody goes, eh.
He is the hero of anger.
What is his name again? Remy? No,
No,
That's
that
the
was
Tempest.
yeah.
yeah. The savior of the heavens, Bon Chito, also known as the Masked Macaque.
God, this guy has so many fucking titles.
Yeah.
I know, these people really are pretentious.
Also-
with their fucking names. I mean, like,
God,
we have, like, the biggest pretentious named asshole in our group, but still, I take great offense.
Yeah, he is the hero of anger.
Makes sense.
Now makes
Rev-
so much sense why he's after you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was completely like on accident. I didn't plan for the hero of
Amazing.
anger and the sin of
Cinematic
wrath to be
masterpiece.
nemesis.
Yeah.
It just worked out that way.
Oh my gosh.
Thematic timing.
You gotta
And
love
it's-
it when a plan
oh.
comes together.
Yep. Remy the Tempest, king of the monsters. He is the hero of depression.
I can laugh. It's so fucking. It's funny.
That's,
I love how
that's
just everyone's just like
And
giggling.
what do you do when you're depressed? You drink
yes.
and you
And
sleep.
Yeah. It really is just very fitting.
Matthias, the hand of death, is the hero of acceptance.
Of course he is.
We're all so bitter. And so funny.
I'm just laughing at other people laughing.
I feel like we're not even evil because we're evil people. I feel like we're evil just because we just hate everyone else.
We hate everybody else, and we moderately tolerate each other.
Yeah.
The hero,
I hate you guys the least is really what it is.
I like a lot of people.
the hero of acceptance, apparently directly combative to the sin of pride.
Jasper's
Tracks.
never accepted a thing in his life.
Except that he is
Except
the only thing
awards.
that matters. Yeah, except awards.
And more titles?
Yeah.
And finally, my master, the Prince of Netherspace, is the hero of denial.
Oh, well, I don't like that.
It's good to know that he is.
Side eyes the twins.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, we didn't do anything wrong.
I refuse to believe that.
I mean, it's good to know it's not just a river in Egypt.
Man, now my notes look messed up because we don't know his name.
Yeah, he just has
Yep,
a
you have
title,
to
no
find that
name.
out somehow.
That's rude. Find out name and putting that in all caps.
Man, who knew opening this? This literally was Pandora's box. Goddamn. Like,
No, it's Nezbit's box.
Yeah.
well,
Nesbit's box!
I am
there's a
loving
session title.
Nezbit. Yeah.
Honestly, we got more answers in this session than we have gotten all.
I
Can't
love
say
this goat, man.
39 other sessions. I feel like I should have more questions, and I don't know what they are. Thank you for answering all of our questions of varying silliness.
Well, does the deals, the gifts she gives, I guess. Like, did they do stuff like that for like everyone? Like, are we just gonna walk into random people and they'll be like, haha, you know?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Like I said, she gives these gifts to a lot of people. Well, gifts isn't really the right way. These bargains.
Deals.
Bargains. Okay.
Hmm.
And she, It just makes me more curious about the asylum.
Just makes it even weirder for me because my order, we were working with like various other disciples from other people. Like Ipan and I worshipped very different people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gathered that.
Yeah, you two are very just different. You guys really don't have the same vibe.
I'm sorry,
So-
Mike. I know we asked this question already, and I feel
Yeah.
like I've just been thinking through too many things, so I'm
Yeah.
going to ask it again, and I'm sorry. Were the rest of the heroes still on good terms with the witch, or has there been some kind of like break or like
Rift.
not rift? Thank you.
As far as I know, they are still on speaking terms. They've all kind of separated from the group to focus on their own personal matters. My master decided to stay in Nether Space, and the others came back to the planet. He still comes down here sometimes, but he's usually pretty busy up there, so he just stays there most of the time. If it's not something that he wants to deal with himself, he'll send us to investigate it and deal with it.
So what's next for you, Nezbit?
Well,
feel like we've asked a lot of questions about us, but
Yes, if there was nothing else, I think I've got all the information I need, and I was just going to go on my way, if that's all right with you.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you got a
Yeah.
report to make. I have a feeling we're gonna run into each other again, seeing as how you might have more questions after sending that report.
so you're heading back to the nether space?
To the nether space, yes.
Is this just like a snap of your fingers and you're gone, or
Or do you gotta like find a portal and walk there like the long way?
Finding a portal would take a lot of time and effort. Probably the easiest way would just it would probably just be easy just to take an astral bridge.
What? Where's one of those?
Well, the astral bridges, they connect all of the planes of nether space in kind of like a no man's land of neutral territory. It's a little harder to get there from here, but luckily we were requisitioned a means of getting there ourselves if we were able to make it, if we were able to get any information, and so I'll just take an astral bridge that way.
Like they gave you an item to get there?
Oh no.
Why, yes, and he'll kind of like reach
Oh no.
like into his like fur, and you see he pulls out like a very kind of like kind of dented looking like large like medallion.
Oh no, I want it.
And it is, yes, with this I'll be able to just head back to nether space easy enough.
Did you only have the one?
Yes, just the one is enough.
I just
You're in
like
that
look
chest.
at Kit.
I take grab on to Cat's wrist. And sort of like dig my nails into her.
Cool.
Cat,
Yes.
how much do you want this medallion?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, no.
You can all tell it's bad.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 62.
It's probably 11. Oh, well, 16 is very high. It's not that much. But
What's
I
your
do-
spell save DC?
14.
Oh no.
All right, you
Oh,
guys
no.
watch as
Oh my
the
God.
medallion seems to move on its own and sprout little wings,
Uh-oh.
and it just flies its way over to Cat.
I just pulled my hands away from Kit and I grab it.
Oh, I let her take it.
Oh,
Once
okay.
it flies to you, it's fine. I just didn't want you to like go after him for it.
I wasn't gonna. That's why I looked at you. You're such a good sister, but I just it wants me, so it's mine.
Ah, yes, you mentioned the witch's bargain.
I'm like cupping it like to my chest.
Yeah, I
like
step
it's
in front
mine.
of
This is
her.
mine now.
Well, I don't suppose you'll just let me have it back.
I mean, it's so cool though, and I kind of want to go into the stars one day. That'd be super awesome. I'm trying to get rid of some clouds so that we can even just see them, because it's been amazing being able to see them.
What happens if she doesn't give it back?
Well, I suppose I'll just have to find another way to head back to Nether Space.
I'm sorry, you're really cool. It's just, so is this.
It's alright. Well, I don't really feel like trying to find someone that can make me a portal. So
I feel
guess
so bad. Sorry. Anyway.
the next fastest way to get there, other than taking an astral bridge, which is no longer an option, can one of you kill me?
I mean, I'll happily do it.
I was gonna say, just look at Malkier.
I'm sorry, Nezbit, you are really cool, and I hope we can still be friends.
I draw my sword.
Everyone's way too eager to kill this goat man.
No, it's quite all right. I am in your debt from saving me from those people. So, well, I suppose with the information and the coin, this would put us even.
Yeah, I think we can call it even.
I guess if we ever need to go to Nether Space, it'll be useful.
If we can convince her to let us use it.
One problem at a time.
Is it a one-use item, or can you use it multiple times to get to Nether Space?
Oh no, you can use it once a day.
Oh.
Oh.
How do we use it? Before we send you off on, your
smart
bloody
question.
way.
I guess you just think about using it and then it activates. I haven't really thought about it.
Somebody
But
get that out of Cat's hand.
It's not like, no, it's mine. It's not like a keyword.
You just think Nether Space and sort of.
All right. Hold on, let me look at the book.
And does it just create a portal that you can walk through? Because if so, we could just use it for you now, and then we'll still keep it.
Hold on.
If that's an option, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would be the easiest option. Killing him, I'm willing to help too, but
look, we could do this execution style.
Out of respect, he asked us to. So.
Yeah. I mean, we could do this
I'm not
execution
doing
style, close the chest, head there.
Now here.
I was gonna say, being the one that opened this chest, I would feel a little bad if I then killed him, so I will refrain, but...
I stole from him, so I don't want it to be like I mugged him and killed him after.
Mugged him.
I would literally be mugging him.
Alright,
It's
that's
still
what I
mugging
thought.
because we're the group, but...
So yeah, while holding the token, the user can concentrate on the coin as an action. Doing so allows them and up to 8 willing creatures standing next to them to join the path. So yes, it's literally you just think about activating it and it activates.
Alright, so it's Dorothy's red shoes. You got this.
Yeah. He says, well, that's a kind offer, so I don't have to go through the whole recorporation process. However, unless you were planning on coming with me, I would prefer the other option, as it is very easy to get lost on the path once you're on it if you don't have a token.
So we couldn't just send you through then.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
it is
could find myself on any number of different planes in the Nether Space, and
I imagine some are less hospitable to you than others.
yes, and then I would probably get killed anyway, and then I would just have to go through the whole
recorporation process anyway.
Yeah. So
You are.
All right. Nip it in my bud, I guess.
Well, whenever you're ready, just let me know.
And he just kind of says, "Well, it was very fascinating meeting all of you. Good luck with your future endeavors. Hopefully, we will meet again sometime." And with that, he just kind of leans forward in a bow and puts his neck out for Falcrum to chop.
If he
This is
doesn't make it
so
at one,
weird. Thank you for your help.
I sort of like help Felcrum with the swing. And like, all right, here's how you
We
want to
gotta hold my
properly execute
fucking
it.
arms. Is this a golf swing? What the fuck?
Very romantic.
I think I got this. I'm probably
Death in the Stormcloaks.
Look,
Which
if you
one of
wanna-
you is Patrick Swayze?
Right.
Oh my god! It
Ooh.
couldn't have gone better.
Oh my god.
That one.
Very sorry we're like this, Nezbit.
Ow,
Right is-
ow, ow. I
like
thought
to,
it would be quicker than this.
You know you would think that, wouldn't you?
Alright.
Can I
Several
let you
chops,
swing?
several
I was gonna
chops later, Nezbit lies beheaded in front of you.
Wait,
Wait.
Wait!
I've already started hacking at his neck. What do you mean, wait?
What do you mean, wait?
You can be hacking. That's totally fine. I tried to say
Oh yeah.
earlier, but then we were and Nesbit
Oh
was
yeah.
going ow.
He's a- Nearly headless Nezbit looks at you and says,
Oh my
"Was there
God.
something
I don't
else?"
say no. I don't say wait out loud. I don't say me. It's me, Tori, saying wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Sorry, it was very confusing. That wasn't actually. Sorry, that was me just being like, hang on, I want to do a thing. Right as I can
Oh my
tell that this
God.
is about to be like the final chop, like ye old Nesbit's off to meet his maker. Telepathically in his head, I'm gonna say to him in Abyssal, because I can speak Abyssal, tell your master that I have the information he wants and I want to make a deal. Right as he's about to leave and disappear.
His head plops on the ground with the final stroke, and you hear one last thought. What was your name again?
Oh, damn.
You never gave your name.
It's fine. I'm sure the prince can figure it out. He seems like a.
He's gonna have to find you in the correct face first.
It'll be fine. That gives me time to sweat out what I just did.
He only knows how to find me, apparently.
Listen, I'm nothing if not for the dramatics of it all.
All right, I guess his question is left unanswered.
Oh,
As
do I
his-
have time to answer it before he disappears?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
okay, I thought it
now
was
he's
like
just a severed head.
Oh,
He's got
I
a couple
thought it
seconds.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like it's the last question, and then he was just gone.
Nope.
That's what I thought
And
too,
he
honestly.
also had a flair for the dramatic.
Nope. He's just sitting there headless.
He's doing his best. He's hanging on. You better answer.
I give him my like not my nickname. I give him my actual name of Katya. Yeah.
Better not go without me.
I will carry your message. Goodbye. And with that, his body just kind of like disintegrates into a abyssal sludge before
Nice.
seeping into the floorboards.
Oh.
Oh, then we can cross that off my bucket list.
All
Meet
right.
and execute a demon.
Yeah. And with that, that will be the end of tonight's session.
I just have one final thought. He had that on himself the entire time he was in that chest. All he had to do
The
was
fuck?
just grab it
Yeah,
and
but he hadn't
get out of
done
that
his
chest.
mission yet.
-1 wisdom.
I was gonna say,
He's
I
not
don't-
the smartest goat
think-
in the box.
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think Nesbit was the smartest boy.
Well, it was also like he didn't have the information yet. So he
Yeah.
didn't have
That's
a
fair.
reason to go back to nether space yet.
He was looking for you, and ended up all the way the fuck over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to end the stream here, so thank you guys for watching, and I'm assuming we're playing next week?
I will
Uh,
be here.
Yeah, Tori's not going to be here, but I think she was the only one that wasn't going to be here.
I think barring any unfortunate circumstances, still a session.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll plan for it.
All right, then thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye.